Jimmy, I'm live. Okay. Hi guys, hold on a sec. Let me just go to the real YouTube. Is this it? Yes, it is. Yes. I wish you could get this stupidity of this. You have no idea. Well, you do. You probably do. Used to be over on that side. It's this stupid thing that's telling me about my computer that I don't want up there, and it goes right in the way of I don't know where it came from and why it won't leave me alone. Just trying to get everything closed out here. Just tries. Come on, close the windows. Okay, and close this one. All right. Might as well close all this. Hold on. Okay. Soon I need soon. Why do I close windows? So hi Nana Patty, hi Mary Beth, hi Tracy, Tammy Cunningham, Kim D, hello there. Mary Beth, Captain Lee fan, Laura Anderson, Roberty Bob, Barb Olson. I hope you're here, Nancy, so I can explain to you what happened. Let's see. Lori Coley, Pamela, Lisa H, Pamela Rensler, Liz Tobbs, Vintage Gal, Jennifer Rochelle, Regina Z, Danielle C, Rhymes, Crystal Silverheart, Whisper to Me, Linda Uribe, Sandy Allens, Al's Pals, I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome back. Dandy Blooms, you said you wanted to sell stuff on Sunday, right? Okay, and Blue Velvet River, haven't heard from you after you wanted to sell those bracelets. And then Coco's Happy, Utter Nutter, Davita Lane, Why Wonder, Michelle, haven't seen you in a few days, right? Valerie. Okay, so hold on, I'm not even on top. I'm not even on live chat. Okay, there we go. Penny's #1 fan. You haven't been well? Oh no. Hope you feel better. Nicole Griffith, Susie B. Okay, so Sixth Sense sounds like ASMR. Oh, the crinkling stuff? It is. We like to give a little ASMR with the introductions. Every night it's a different sound. Tonight is a crinkly sound. Tomorrow is going to be a very soft raking through sand. Ashley W, Carolyn Memo. Okay, so that little boy was found. You know that little boy that went missing? He was found, thank goodness. But Somerwell still isn't found, and I forgot to charge my watch. Let's see. That's what I was going to go do. And there's all kinds of craziness still around that case between all of those people, and it's not doing anything. And then you've got some really crazy stuff going on with #1 with that preacher guy calling my rough draft a manifesto. You have many people that ran with that name and are now calling it that. And wanting to know if they're going to be in that. And should they get ready for their appearances? I mean, really? And some of the people that said this are beyond completely irrelevant, okay? We're talking like 2 people in their live chat, and they think they're dying for me to mention them. Not gonna happen. And no, you're not in my rough draft. You're not in my story, and you're not any part of what's happened in my narrative that I'm putting out there right now. So, will we get to your bit of crazy? Oh, I'm sure it will come up at some point. But anyway, I have more. Nana's Crazy Life. Donna Griggs, hi. How are you? Where's Nana times 3? Where's she? Nana times 3. Hi, Lucy J. Where's Lucy's World? What happened to Lucy's World? She wasn't the one that made that term up. The person that made that term up was the preacher guy. They've all gone and taken it from him. They've all gone and taken it from him. But I do have a little secret, but I can't say anything.
I shouldn't told.
Well, I can't say anything. But believe me, something's being looked into. Nanny Love, there you are. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Have you been okay? Hi, Oliver. Thank you very much for the super chat, Nanny Love. It's very appreciated. Thank you. Debbie B. Sarah Nash. Hello there. Jen Doe. And she. I did get a special message today. Here we go. Uh-oh, what was that?
I'm knocking the handles off.
Handles?
This right here. This thing. The thing that.
Oh, did it break?
I hope not. I barely hit it.
Did it break?
I don't think so. Should.
Deb on the move. Delta Dawn. Hey, how is it?
Oh, it's back in.
Okay. Ellie Mae, could you see if Giggles is blocked? Giggles? Who's that? Pokeroo? Giggles is Pokeroo. Ellie Mae, you're Pokeroo too? Isn't Giggles Pokeroo? There's also Grammy something. The only way I can tell if someone is blocked is if you email me the URL of the account. I can't just look up the name Giggles in YouTube. It will bring me up everything and its brother. You have to send me the URL of your account. There's too many people blocked, and it doesn't even show me them all. Hi, California Thunder. Hey, Nicole Griffith, thank you. Okay, so, ow, I pulled, remember my rib on that one side? Now I pulled, I still have that hurting in the front. Now I pulled out my back because I was trying to get things a little bit sorted in my craft room, and I must have went the wrong way. I don't know what I did, and I think I'm compensating because of the rib hurting. So because of the rib hurting, I think I did something, and now I pulled out in the same side, in the front and in the back. Now my back and the rib. That, ow, and it hurts so bad. Oh gosh. Hi, Texas Warrior. So, let's see. And then she can wipe her rear with it. Oh, the person that donated that $1 to her, she started another fund. She deleted the other ones. Hi, Time for a Change. How are you? Patty. Carolyn, are you writing a book every time I come in here? Well, yes, I am writing a book about my imposter experience with Lisa D. But beyond that, I have to write a brief synopsis of what's been going on YouTube with all the harassment, with everything, so that I can get a video made and then it can get tweeted out. Plus, I have to decide if I'm going to go, because I've been in talks with a production company for a major show out of New York City. Jimmy, can we just decide what we're going to do here with this? What we're going to do here with this? Can you just possibly pop that on there before I forget? And I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that, because that was, I was asked to be on that. That was back in probably October, and I was going to be going with someone else on that. And then again, like I said, we thought, like, will I be the brunt of more harassment because of these people, right, if we did that? But at this point, like I said to you guys, I have to think that it's a totally different game right now. It's different. They just, I think the more light that's put on it. So, but I do want to get at least that video made. I'm going to try to, what is that?
I'm trying to find, I had to find the iPhone. I don't know, I didn't mean it, I was just checking it.
Can we stop it?
Huh?
Can we stop? Okay. So I have to figure that out. Okay, if I want to still go there, and then we've got to get this out, and I want to get this story out there because they have no idea that a house like this was swatted. That story hasn't gone out, and I think if it gets out there, and even like I said, even if it takes the Daily Mail or the Sun to pick it up, once it's there, it'll get picked up by something else. But we're gonna hit everything we can. That's what I try to do it tomorrow. I can finish that and get it recorded. I also want to record the Chandler Halderson summary update up to this point. And let's see.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Always support you if you ever need a witness account. Oh, thanks, Sarah Nash. But what's the matter?
I think it's fine. It's 7. I'm gonna.
Oh, I think it needs to be charged though.
It's 71%.
Yeah, but while I'm here, I usually charge it up.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what that's my microfiber knowledge. It's pretty good. Okay, and then Sunday is going to be the sale, 3 o'clock. Tomorrow I have an unboxing that's scheduled. You'll see it's premiere of that paint and the vinyl, and then 10th Angel. These are the updates part of the program. 10th Angel and Lisa D were supposed to be looking at some kind of project for the cricket people. Your back is sore as well. It's from working today, and I have to work half a day tomorrow because I volunteered to take half a day, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, well, I was, I was picking stuff, but I think it's because I'm compensating for the rib that hurts like crazy, that's why I hurt my back. Hi, Patty. I immediately started looking on my iPhone. Oh, really, Jendo? Hi, Thankful and Grateful. So I think I'm going to look at the true crime, see what's going on there, and then we can see what's going on here. Why do I always do that? I always do this silly thing that I don't want to do.
Charging.
Hmm?
It's charging.
Spiteful dad of missing Harmony has history of violently attacking women and children. This we've already seen. Have you seen this? I don't think so. So we have Florida. Florida authorities are investigating a suspected homicide after a former mayor's brother's body was discovered at a landfill on Saturday. On Wednesday, the Tallahassee Police Department identified the body at the Spring Hill landfill in Campbellton as George Diaz Johnston, 54. Diaz Johnston's brother is ex-Miami mayor and Florida Democratic Party chairman Manny Diaz. Diaz Johnston, an LGBTQ activist, was last seen in Tallahassee on January 3rd. Tallahassee police issued a missing person alert on Saturday, the same day that the landfill workers located his body. Diaz Johnston's body was found in a load of garbage that came from Baker Landfill in Okaloosa County. In 2014, Diaz Johnston and his then fiancee were among 5 same-sex couples who sued Miami-Dade County for marriage licenses. The 6 couples won the case, leading Miami-Dade County to be the first county in Florida to permit same-sex marriage. And it was legalized throughout the state in 2015. Authorities have not revealed how Diaz Johnston's body ended up in the Jackson County landfill. It's also unclear whether he was the victim of a hate crime. An autopsy was performed on Wednesday, but the results have not been released to the public. See what's up with that. Let's see. What is this about? Okay, some airplane chaos. 3 New York women were arrested on Thursday for allegedly attacking an airline security officer and a gate agent back in September. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York said in a statement that Jordan Nixon, age 21, Janessa Torres, age 21, and Johara Zavala, age 44, attacked the Delta security officer at John F. Kennedy International Airport after they were denied boarding for a flight to Puerto Rico. The trio allegedly refused to leave the jetway before punching, kicking, and beating the officer with his own radio. The defendants were belligerent, with one appearing to be visibly disoriented and possibly intoxicated, and another who was refusing to properly wear her mask. The suspects are also accused of punching a gate agent in the face after the employee attempted to help the security officer. They then punched and kicked the security officer in the face and body while he was on the floor. Torres, Nixon, and Zavala are charged with assault. Both victims were reportedly hospitalized for their injuries. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this little boy was found. I'm going to talk about him now. In Tennessee, okay. So there was an Amber Alert that was put out because the pet dog, this is like, remember that little girl that went away with the pet dog and then she was in the woods and then she was found, and then that little boy in Texas. Now this pet dog returned home without the little boy. A massive search was underway, but he was found safe. So good news for a change. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation announced Friday that the Amber Alert for a young child who disappeared Thursday has been canceled. He has been found safe. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, 6-year-old Elijah Kensinger vanished Thursday afternoon, shortly after 4 p.m. He was last seen playing in the woods near his home off of Highway 78 in Tellico Plains. Police said the boy's dog returned home wet, prompting a search of all nearby water. We think he's gone in the woods, gotten turned around, possibly injured himself, Couldn't find his way back, Detective Jason Filiu said. As the air search for the boy resumed on Friday, while over 100 volunteers helped search the area, local residents told the outlet that the terrain is rough and not suited for people who are unfamiliar with the area. Unless you're from the boonies and the sticks, you don't need to be here. It's hard enough looking for a kid. We don't need to be looking for adults, too. And that came from resident Eli Thompson. But update, we have new pictures to pass along. And Elijah's mother, Amber Kensinger, said her son is adventurous and enjoys playing outside. We are always outside adventuring, and I honestly feel like the forest would be safe and preferable to other places he could be. So I'm just hoping that we find him here. Elijah, let's see, was found safe in there. Let me see if we have any more information about where he was found. Okay.
Honey, sunflower is not also always in the fall or anything, right?
No.
Huh?
No. Hold on, I think I'm making this bigger, a little, or making my phone really big. So he was found safe Friday, January 14th. Let's see, when was he found? They're not going to give us any information on him. Both of Elijah's parents have been notified. He was under his grandmother's care when he went missing. Oh, seriously? They're not gonna, it's almost like that other boy. Did they not tell us anything more about him? I'm going to go on to this one, see what's going on. Pleased to report that he's been found safe in the woods near his home in Monroe County. He's a little cold, but otherwise he's in good spirits. Well, good news for a change. Okay. So that's some good news. And Robert F. Kennedy's assassin, Sirhan Sirhan, loses his parole bid. The woman in Colorado we talked about is still missing.
I don't think he ever admitted that he's done it.
Excuse me?
I don't think he's ever admitted that he's done it. That he shot RFK.
We talked about Andrew being...
That equals, you're never going to get parole, pal. They have to lock you up with it.
Okay, and... Bob Saget, 65, was found unresponsive in his hotel room after a concerned family called the hotel. Saget had been in Florida to perform as part of an ongoing comedy tour. Hold on a minute, just put this here so we know what we're talking about. Okay. And was meant to check out of the hotel on Sunday. Reports said that he was scheduled to fly back to Los Angeles that day. An autopsy has been completed, but a cause of death determination is pending. Sources close to the investigation reportedly told TMZ that authorities believe Saget likely died in his sleep early Sunday and did not suffer. The sources say Saget was tucked in bed when his body was discovered. As previously reported, his room key activity shows that he entered the hotel room at 2:20 a.m. Around the same time, he posted on social media about how much he enjoyed performing over the weekend. TMZ reported that Saget called his wife before going to sleep. The report also notes that Saget had recently contracted the virus, but that he was feeling fine in the days before his death. And an operating theory, according to the report, is that he died of a possible heart attack or a stroke. There were no signs of drug use or foul play in the hotel room. And that's it. So I think that's about the size of that. But let me just see if we can see when the Chandler Halderson case will resume. Halderson. I could tell you what it's like to try to use my computer with this thing that's in the front of it. I can't even tell you. And I don't understand what happened. What is going on here? Hold on a minute. Okay, just went full screen over here and I don't even understand what this just did here. Okay. So let's see what we have. 8 hours ago, so let's see what's happening. It's set to resume next week. Suspended on Tuesday. The Wisconsin State Journal reported Friday that Judge John Hyland issued an order saying that after a quarantine period, no one involved in the trial is showing symptoms and proceedings will resume on Monday. Halderson is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating and hiding a corpse, and giving false information to authorities. His lawyers say he didn't kill his parents. Okay, so Monday, I guess as long as no one else comes down with it, that's supposed to be going on. And let's see, anything else? Trying to see if there's anything else going on here. Thing. Okay. Let me see something. How about Gary Ridgway? The Green River Killer. Gary Ridgway took great pride in his murdering spree, terrorized Washington state through the 1980s and 90s. He remained silent. He never boasted about the lives he took or the false evidence he left behind. And that kept the investigators off of his trail. He became known in the press as the Green River Killer because his first 5 victims were found on or near or in the Green River. The body count spiraled from there, with female victims found essayed and strangled to death across Kings County, Washington. Most of them were believed to be workers in the S field that he picked up along the highway. And that probably also helped him not be discovered, because they are not always reported missing right away, as we know with the Long Island serial killer. In 2003, Gary Ridgway pled guilty to 49 murders. The number is thought to be much higher. Many of the victims are still being identified as part of a plea deal. Gary Ridgway agreed to disclose the location of more missing women if he received a life sentence without parole instead of the death penalty. Little is publicly known about Gary Ridgway. He is in prison in Washington State Penitentiary in Walla Walla, Washington. Let's see. So what is his life like? There was an A&E episode about him that says life before his arrest. His early life was very troubled. His parents had violent arguments. He lived in a very negative home environment. And up until the age of 13, he wet the bed. And again, that's another thing that's in that book, which we're going to go on Patreon and read. Wetting the bed. Okay, it's one of 3 behaviors, along with fire setting and being cruel to animals, that can profile future serial killers. And his mother would lash out when he would wet the bed, and washed him in a way that Gary Ridgway later said was a very inappropriate manner. He told psychologists he fantasized about killing his mother. He also struggled with dyslexia, which kept him back a year in high school. And when he was 16, he lured a young boy into the woods and stabbed him. And the boy survived that attack. I don't know what happened, what he didn't tell or what, because after graduating from high school, Ridgway married his girlfriend. He entered the U.S. Navy, serving in Vietnam during a period of heavy combat. I remember seeing this part of it now, yeah. When he was overseas, he frequently engaged with sex workers. He eventually settled in the Seattle area, and he worked as a truck painter. His marriage didn't last. Got divorced. Tried it another time. Didn't work. Tried it another time. Didn't work. Each one ended because he cheated with his obsession with sex workers. After his first confirmed murder, which was a 16-year-old girl named Wendy Lee Caulfield in 1982, he committed most of his murders within the next 2 years. He was a suspect early on, but investigators didn't arrest him until November 30th, 2001, when they had a DNA sample that matched with semen recovered from 4 of the victims' bodies. On November 5th, 2003, he pled guilty. And he was placed in solitary confinement at the Washington State Penitentiary in January of 2004. Let's see, where is he today? He's now in his early 70s. He's classified at the Washington State Penitentiary, and he's in an isolated single cell in restrictive housing. Restrictive housing is the practice of housing incarcerated persons separately from the general prison population, resulting in restrictions of their movement, behavior, and privileges. There's 2 types of restrictive housing at the Washington State Penitentiary: administrative segregation and maximum max custody. Max custody is the highest custody designation within the department, and it's actually a classification action. Individuals are classified to maximum custody when they are determined to pose a significant risk to the safety and security of the department employees, incarcerated individuals, or others. Gary Ridgway is someone who could be at risk for assault by other prisoners. It is possible that some of the 49 or so people that he murdered may have relatives in the penitentiary. In both administrative segregation and max custody, regular reviews are scheduled to evaluate an individual's status and ways to move them into less restrictive housing as safety allows. It's unlikely this would ever become a possibility for Gary Ridgway. In January 2021, through genetic testing, the remains of a teenage girl found in 1984 were identified as 14-year-old Wendy Stevens, a reported runaway and Ridgway's youngest known victim. 3 other victims attributed to Ridgway's remains remain unidentified, and he is considered a suspect in at least 12 other unsolved murders. I think it's good to bring back into the public the consciousness of what a monster Gary Ridgway was. And that was said by the retired King County Sheriff, John Urquhart. Let's see. Now let's look at, hold on a sec. Okay, here are some good true crime documentaries on Netflix. So let's see what some of them that are recommended. Sophie, A Murder in West Cork. This 3-part series follows the gruesome murder of a French woman named Sophie in a rural and isolated area of Ireland. The shocking murder sets off an increasingly convoluted quest for justice and spans decades and cuts across national borders. That is called, again, Sophie, A Murder in West Cork. Then there's another one, says, Why Did You Kill Me?, which is said it's perfect for fans of Don't F with Cats. This series follows the story of a family desperate to get to the bottom of the murder of 24-year-old Crystal Theobald and the lengths of online sleuthing they're willing to go to do it. Okay, so that one is Why Did You Kill Me? The next one would be Memories of a Murderer, the Nielsen tapes. Serial killer Dennis Nilsen. You might remember him from a TV drama, Des, starring David Tennant. It narrates his life and horrific crimes via a series of chilling audio tapes recorded from his jail cell. So that one would be Memories of a Murderer, the Nilsen tapes. Another one they're recommending is Murder by the Coast. In 1999, teen Rocio Wanikoff is murdered. His mother's ex-partner, Dolores Vasquez, is suspected. Did she do it? A second victim reveals the truth, and that is Murder by the Coast. I haven't heard of any of these. Evil Genius, that's the one about the, that's been on for a while. That's the baffling true crime story that starts with the grisly death of a pizza man who robs a bank with a bomb around his neck and gets weirder from there. If you haven't seen that one, that's really good. It's called Evil Genius. There's Athlete A, which is the 2020 film that focuses on gymnasts who survived USA gymnast Dr. Larry Nassar's abuse and the reporters who exposed the USAG's toxic culture. There is also Operation Varsity Blues, the college admissions scandal. Through dramatic reenactments, the film explores the web of lies and crimes perpetrated by fraudulent college admission consultant Rick Singer, who was paid thousands to get children of the rich and famous families into top universities. You know, Lori Loughlin and what's her name? Felicity Huffman. Then there is Fire, the Greatest Party That Never Happened. That's an older one too. I've seen that. You know the story, but there's much more to be learned from this eye-opening documentary about the disastrous festival, including a deep dive into the antics of its founder and convicted con artist Billy McFarland. Next one they were recommending is Wild Wild Country. Said this Emmy Award-winning series investigates a utopian cult in the Oregon desert and its controversial leader who eventually becomes the center of a national scandal. That's Wild Wild Country. Let's see. Smurdy. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Can't speak that. Murder to Mercy. The Tonya Brown story. The documentary film exposes the story of 16-year-old Cyntoia Brown, who was convicted of murder in 2004 after Brown, who had long been under the control of a 24-year-old pimp, is sentenced to life in prison. Questions about her past and the law itself call her guilt into question. This is a Robbery is another one that they recommend. This is one less murder and one more art heist. If you are after a slightly less gruesome true crime documentary, it's a Netflix original. It's called This is Robbery, and it tells the 1980 story of how two thieves stole millions of dollars worth of art from Boston's Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. And let's see. The Sons of Sam, A Descent into Darkness. David Berkowitz, also known as the Son of Sam, he's up here by me, is one of the most infamous serial killers in New York City history, but this 4-part documentary looks at the investigation of a journalist, Maury Terry, who claimed the 8 murders were all part of a bigger satanic cult which stretched across America, insisting Berkowitz did not act alone. I Am a Killer is death row inmates recount their chilling crimes in this 10-part series. Each episode features on a different prisoner as they give their first-hand accounts of what led them to being locked up. The horrifying crimes involve shocking multiple murders involving family members and botched robberies. Netflix says in the synopsis, showing that there are multiple sides to every story. Each 1-hour episode profiles 10 prisoners convicted of capital murder and sentenced to death. Then there is Trial 4, which tells the heartbreaking and infuriating story of Sean Ellis, who was 19 years old when he was arrested for killing a police officer in Boston. He served 22 years in prison after being wrongfully convicted of murder. The series documents Ellis fighting for his freedom while exposing systemic racism and corruption within the justice system. The official Netflix synopsis reads, a Boston man facing his 4th trial for murdering a police officer fights to prove his innocence and expose the police corruption that unjustly put him away for 22 years. And then Who Killed Maria Marta is a 4-part series. Carmel, Who Killed Maria Marta, focuses on the circumstances surrounding the death of an Argentinian socialite named Maria Marta Garcia Belsunce, age 50. She was found dead in a bathtub in her home in 2002. At first it was ruled an accident, as officials initially believed that she had fallen and hit her head on a tap. But after an autopsy was performed, it was discovered that she had been shot in the head 5 times. So who really did kill Maria Marta? And then there's Unsolved Mysteries 1 and 2. Unsolved Mysteries explores a different unresolved case in each episode, ranging from unexplained deaths and disappearances to reported UFO abductions in Massachusetts in 1969. Since its release on the streaming platform, it's generated thousands of credible tips and prompted big developments in some of the cases. Okay, and then there's a photo, and here I can put it there so you guys can see it. It'd be good if I would do that, right? Yeah, shit. And it says, pictured in this photo that you see here is Joanne Roman Wright and her daughter Michelle from Volume 2's Lady in the Lake episode. Didn't we talk about this Lady in the Lake? I think we did. Lady in the Lake. Joanne disappeared after attending a prayer service at her local church. Her body was discovered 2 months later. Season 1, Volume 1 premiered on July 1st. Volume 2 premiered on October 19th with 6 new episodes. Okay. Then it also recommends Killer Inside, The Mind of Aaron Hernandez. I did watch that. That was good. That's about Aaron Hernandez, the young NFL player who was about to sign a $40 million contract before he was arrested on suspicion of murdering his fiance's sister's boyfriend. In 2013, he was sentenced to life in prison for the murder, and 2 years later he was acquitted of a double murder charge. While prosecutors have always been unable to find a clear motive, this documentary looks deeper into Aaron Hernandez's upbringing and the impact repeated head injuries might have had on his behavior. Okay, then you've got The Confession Killer. This 5-part show focuses on the case of serial killer Henry Lee Lucas, who confessed to murdering more than 600 people. Despite police having no hard evidence linking Lucas to the crimes, he could somehow recount the grisly details of each attack and sketch victims' portraits. However, journalists began to find discrepancies with his stories, and DNA testing contraindicated his claims. Did he really murder all those people? I don't know. That's The Confession Killer. And then there's The Confession Tapes Season 2. Just like the first season, The Confession Tapes Series 2. I think that's the one, Series 1. Was that the one where the father drove the station wagon into the water on that thing? I forget which one that is. Anyway, just like the first season, Confession Tapes Series 2 focuses on suspects who all confess to crimes they claim they never committed. So why did they confess? The confessions were all allegedly coerced. The season focuses on 4 different cases, including that of truck driver Kenneth Osborne, who was charged and convicted of the murder and kidnapping of 17-year-old Casey Crowder. The Innocent Man is another one. John Grisham's nonfiction book about 2 murders that shook a small town in Oklahoma in the 1980s has been adapted into a 6-part series for Netflix. From Finders Keeper director Clay Tweel, The Innocent Man includes interviews with victims' friends and families, Ada residents, attorneys, journalists, and others involved in the case. Developed as a documentary series by Tweel and Ross Dinnerstern, it blends new footage with compelling archival video and photos. Okay, so I don't know if any of you have seen any of those, if they give you any good ideas, but that's what I have for you. And I will open the phone lines. You love those series they do on True Crime Monday, Ruby? You need to get your butt on Netflix? Hi, Cheryl Curtis, California Thunder. Hello there. Cheryl Curtis, are you the one that came and asked us to sing for your birthday? Nancy M., did you understand it's because he had to cancel a label of yours and then had to redo the label, and somehow it doesn't matter what it says there. You've already paid for your thing. It's I think he had to put, like, he didn't, I don't know, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, I accidentally canceled the label. And then,
it's nothing to worry about.
And they just printed somewhere else, did something else goofy. It's fine though.
It printed something goofy, but you're all done. We got your money. Everything's good. Hi, John Wasaki. Hi, Debbie D. Okay. No, it's not sleeting outside. Hi, 61. Jimmy is moving around plastic packages. He's trying to create some ASMR in the background.
I got you guys covered with ASMR, is it?
Yes. I got you that in sock. Okay, so let me see. Trying to get general, put the number in here. Okay.
Lassie, what are you doing now? I'll let you out again and see what the heck you're gonna do.
Okay, so that's in there. Oh my goodness. I feel like I need a drink, but I don't know what to drink. I got a new sweater for Sassy. It was over there, honey. Okay, so. Oh, I forgot. You know what I forgot to do? Hold on a minute. While I'm waiting for everybody, I forgot to put the links to those products in the video. Put the Happy Meal. Let me just do that before I forget while I'm sitting here. Okay, let me see here now. Crafters Companion. Okay. 12 by 9. I didn't get a 12 by 9. I got a bigger one. Did you get the bigger one? Davida, do you have the bigger one? Do you have the 13 by 19? That's what I got. They do have a 12 by 9, but I got the 13 by 19. I think that's what both Lisa and Davida have by the way it looks. If anybody was interested, and then here, as I'm putting it in, I'll put it in here if you're interested while I'm putting it in the video description. I can't believe I didn't put tags in here. I'm getting really lax. Okay. So, Happy Mail from Lisa D plus I show you some okay. Oh gosh, Jimmy, my gosh. You just, no, it's not a big deal. No, I just jumped out of my skin and I just pulled my back. Please just tell me if you're going to make any loud noise like that. Please. It is something. And a person that startles, it is something. That scared the people in here too, see? They said they got scared as well. Barbell, who's that?
Oh, sorry.
He's sorry, that's what he said. What does Amazon say to you, Bunny darling? The high's going to be 13 for you tomorrow? Tell Carolyn that product is... No, it is available. I just... Here, hold on a minute. Did you just get the link I gave you? Here, this is... It's... I can order it right now. Can somebody else check this out? I can order it right now. If I wanted another one. That one, it brings you... You can order it. Maybe you're looking at the smaller one. Let me see. But the smaller one you can get as well. There's 4 left in stock of the smaller one, but I wouldn't get the smaller one. I would get the larger one. This is it's a lot bigger of a surface. And the markings I think are better. I feel it's better. Okay, what else? What else did I show you that I was going to put? Oh, those linear paints, right? Okay, let me see what you're saying. Oh, that's good then, yeah. And these were the Lumiere paints that we're doing with the shells. And where did I put the... Okay, and then what else did I show you? The paints? The paints that and what? Oh, the candles. I believe it was this one, isn't it? Pretty sure. Yes, this is the one. I don't see the wax dripping on this one. Why is that? It's the same one. I don't see the wax dripping on it, but maybe they just don't have it on there. Okay. The number's in Slack, okay? If anyone wants to call in, it is in Slack. Okay, let me just put this in. And I'm done with that, and that's one less thing I have to worry about doing later. Okay, all right. Oh, and I just want to write me. Okay. Okay. Shoot. All right, sorry about that. Send her an email. What do you want to send me? An email? The wind is bad there? Hi, Norma. Where's Norma? The other Norma that has the orange? Hope she's okay. You need to reach Linda. You don't mean Greb. And I gave her your information. You mean Linda Gelb. Linda Gelb, are you here? Vintage Girl is trying to reach you. Linda Gelb, paging Linda Gelb. Linda Gelb. Hi, Chris Ree. What were you confused about, Chris Ree? Oh, I see. You thought they were trying to contact Linda Uribe. You're still trying to contact Linda Gelb, LMNW? LMNW, you are... let me see. I've given the information over to Linda Gelb. What did you buy from her, LMNW? Wait, did you buy something from her? 13 degrees and snowing, Kimmy Bordeaux. Okay, Lucy J. and... okay, so Violet. Kind of used to it, but I still hate it. So what's going on? I need Jackie Burns's... I need her to email me, but I emailed you about it. You need Jackie Burns to email you? I thought, okay. I'm so certain that I already did that. Jackie Burns, are you here? Paging Jackie Burns. I need you to contact California Thunder or vice versa. I'm going to give California Thunder. I am going to give you right now her email, okay? Right now, I didn't do it. Didn't give it to you. Okay, I'm going to give it to you right now. Okay. I'm sending it to you right now. It's sent. Please let me know that you have it. Doodly doodly dee. Wow, interesting. You know what's funny? Someone, you know, what was it? California Jesse or... what is it? Jesse California? You know who it is. He's here. He wrote a post tonight that he's now one of NC's victims because last night there was an account made with his mother's picture and her full name on it. And he first said that he wasn't going to make any more videos because he wasn't going to put his family in jeopardy, and this is what these people do. Well, apparently, she started crying about that, and now I've just got a screenshot here where my full name was doxed in their chat tonight. They put my entire name and said, "Stop doxing and hurting people." Nice doxers. Nice doxers. Let's see. Trying to send a link, it won't copy. I did send a link through Instagram, also sent, and I sent a photo. Can't tell. Oh, your son's having a wedding shower. I don't know what's going on. Oh, this is something else. Never mind. Okay, I'll check that out in just a little bit, like tomorrow. Okay, I'll check that. I didn't check my email yet today. Okay, I don't know who this is. Just in case I want to use this. Not sure who that is. Hello?
I told her to get up here even if she's in the tub. She doesn't have to be on camera.
Oh, she's in the tub?
She's going to get in the tub. That means we
No.
won't see her again tonight.
Wow.
Hi, Raven. Hi, everyone in chat.
Okay, so I'm just checking my email for the first time today. That's crazy. Okay, Dandelion, you have some jewelry. You have clothes and vintage decor. That sounds fun. Yes, please come to the sale on Sunday. So Dandelions has jewelry, clothes, and some vintage decor. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And
hi, Robbity Bob. Robbity Bob.
Okay, I'm confused. Is Doors of Perception here?
Night Polkaroo.
I don't know what to do. Doors of...
No, I didn't see them. Hi, little lady.
Okay, Doors of Perception. I have your photos. You have to talk to me because I'm confused if you're selling the digital photo. We have to talk because I don't really understand. So we could talk about it. You could tell me what's going on so that, okay?
Hi, Public Knowledge. Hi, Nana Patty.
Hi, Nana.
Hello.
Hi.
Carolyn.
Hi. Oh, whoops.
Hi, Tavis.
Hey, Tavis. Okay, just put this in Slack.
I need to find out if Kathy Allison is in the chat still.
Oh, I see her so much, and I thought that you guys still didn't work that out?
No, I need to send her the jewelry, but I need her address.
Oh, okay. Well, we can make an announcement. Kathy Allison, please.
Sure.
Your address is needed for your jewelry. If you're there,
It's
come
been
out.
paid. It's been paid for.
Okay. Kathy Allison.
Hey, Danielle C. Hi, Robbity Bob.
What am I trying to do here? I'm going to go here and do this. Okay. All right. I'm surprised she doesn't want to come on and do her update. Okay, so please ask Mommy to...
Welcome to Deputy Rambler Polkaroo.
Oh, Polkaroo, you got your regular name back? Welcome to becoming a Deputy Rambler. Yay! Nicole Griffith. You're all set. Yeah, you're all set. Everything's going to is all packaged, going out tomorrow. Hi, Jeannie's,
Hi, Jeannie's
talking
talking about life.
Hi, Kubi.
Hi, Kobe.
Help me, Rhonda. You sent, yes. Okay, Vintage Gal. All right, let me do that right now, Vintage Gal, because I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do that.
Glad you're here, Ravenkind.
Okay, Vintage Gal, you're going to get a invitation.
Hi, Ash. Sino.
Hi, Ashtina. Okay. Oh shoot! No, I don't want to do that. It says, okay, Vintage Gal, I'm really confused here. Okay, hold on a minute. You're already in here, Vintage Gal. Okay, wait a second.
I hope you're feeling better, Kobe.
I just have to activate your account because it was, they go dormant after a while. Okay, so Vintage Gal, I have two accounts, so I'm gonna activate the one that goes with the email you sent me now. Okay. Shoot. Okay, you should be all set to go. You should probably have a notification or something, but I'll just tag you in just in case you can't see it. Okay.
Have a good sleep when you go, Ash, Sino.
All right.
Defeat Elaine, Kobe Dooby Doo.
Okay, the person that's trying to join the channel. Okay, I'm gonna do this for you.
Hello, Davita Lane. Are you coming up?
I was wondering that too. How's Taz, Nana Patty?
Spoiled rotten.
Oh, good. And how are your doggies?
Okay.
They're good. One of the
Good.
dogs kind of went after Taz the other night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Bit him
What
a little
happened?
bit. He got mad. He was jealous because Taz was on my lap.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We took Taz for a ride in the car the other night. It's so funny. You
Oh,
open
no
the
way.
garage,
So I still
you
have
open the garage door,
partial Christmas one
and
here.
call him, and he
Okay.
comes out there, and you open the car, he
Thanksgiving
hops
here, I have
right in.
Oh,
He's
that's
ready.
funny.
He's ready to go for a ride.
And then I have,
He loves it. He just stares at the cars as you're driving around.
That is wonderful.
Fourth and
Most
stuff
cats
like that.
hate that.
Okay.
I know.
And then a bunch of mixed
Well,
snacks ones over here.
if you get his carrier out, he'll get right in it to go to the doctor.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
All right,
He
let's,
Was
loves
he
to go.
trained? Was he trained to do that by your sister?
Yeah, he loves to go see the vet.
Oh, you're kidding. Wow. What a lucky
No.
woman you are to have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we could just get him to take his allergy medicine, we'd be doing great.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
We have to chop his allergy medicine up and put it in some like Karo syrup kind of stuff
Mm-hmm.
and put it on his paw, and that's the way he takes it.
Oh, yeah.
He'll lick it off of his paw.
Oh, that's good then that he takes it that way.
Yeah, he's a character.
okay, so I think I've got everybody there. All right, so I did get some of that stuff done. Go back to this.
Thank you for upgrading your membership to Detective Brambler, Polkaroo.
Oh, thanks, Pokeroo. Becoming a detective. What is that avatar? Is that a little monster? Yeah, a little monster, right? Nice to see a Pokeroo. Is Rebecca here? I need to send her money and my address. I doubt it. I think she goes to bed early. I don't think she stays up as late as us. So you have to maybe. I mean, she's going to be here Sunday for sure. She's working on some things for Sunday. I sent her your information, Koopy. I did. To contact you. So. So Linda's in the chat. Linda Gelb?
She was.
Oh, okay, because Vintage Girl is
Just a
talking.
few minutes.
Vintage Gal, you can just send her a private message in Slack.
Let me see.
Hi, Karen Duffy.
2:46, so about 4 minutes ago, she said, please send me Vintage Gal info.
Do you have Kathy Allison's email, Carolyn?
No, remember I didn't have it, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Karen Duffy.
I see her all the time. Hopefully she'll get with us. We'll see her soon.
That's cute, Lucy J. Tidbit says hello to Nana Patty's little bit.
Aw. That's sweet, Lucy J. No, we're not just talking about sales, I don't think. What do you want to talk about?
Who said that?
Irene.
Hi, Chargy. Who?
Irene.
Oh, Irene. Feel free to. What you want to do, Irene? Hi, Chargy. Hi, Ravenkind. So first we tweet the finished
Tell me,
story,
Irene.
then Carolyn goes on the show, then the book. This is great. Got something else too. That I'm not allowed to talk about. Not for a long time. What was that?
Get up here and sing it, Davida.
That wasn't you? Oh. I can't see Irene. Irene? Where's Irene? I don't see
I
her.
have a Vintage Gal, but I'm keeping
Are
it
we
because
just talking about sales?
we've had it for a long time for my family, the Pirates.
You want to talk about murder? Well, what murder would you like to talk about? You know what? I remember I told you I wanted to see if that lady responded to me about her son's murder. Let me just see.
And Lucy J, yes, that mine are rotten, all of them.
I have 5, what you call them, avocado things to peel. Let me see. There's so much action in this group that it's like, I guess I should just search for my post here. Oh, here it is. Let's see if she's responded. Your comments.
What's this thing right here?
Oh, it's a box for one of the
No,
little.
it's not.
It's a little doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a box for one of the little dolls.
No,
And,
it's a box with a little doll in it.
oh, okay.
And I'll show you where that noise came from. You can see if something out of place. Looks like maybe some stuff.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, Henny, she commented about 2:46 a.m.
Noise.
just a while. Maybe she's like half awake. I don't know.
I don't see it.
Sheridan
He's talking
Marmo.
about life. I'm not sure because remember he has
Why
a
is-
virus. I think, right, Carolyn?
Who?
The dismemberment.
Oh, no, it's
Trial.
starting again Monday.
Oh, it is coming back Monday. Okay.
Yes. Starting again Monday.
Jared Lynn Marmo. I'll try to get a picture of the cat or get the cat live on video tonight.
No, I didn't see that, Karen Duffy. Oh, that's horrible.
I didn't see where my, did I not press enter on my post?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Debbie D. Hi, Irene F.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie D. Hi, Irene.
Hey. Wasn't I kidding about that it had to be murder?
Oh, okay.
But, you know, it was interesting when you were talking about the serial killers.
Serial killers?
Hmm.
Okay, well, I'm trying to kind of see if I can see about this mother.
Yeah, that's so sad.
I know I wrote a comment in here, but could it be that I didn't hit enter? See, that kind of stuff happens to me. I'm writing a comment, that's why somebody calls me, and then I don't do the last step.
That dog is so cute. Debbie's dog.
Hi, Ravenkind. Good to see you.
Okay, I'm just gonna write to her.
No, whisper to me. I'm not coloring right now.
Thank you. He's a mess. He's whining. I gotta get him calmed down, but I'll be back.
Aw.
Okay, Rabbity Bob. Rest well. Love you. Continued prayers for your daughter, Rabbity Bob. That's terrible, Karen Duffy. I'll have to look that one up. Okay, California Thunder.
Okay. I have to put my chat on the phone because I'm using the laptop for the Zoom. Okay.
Okay.
But there's no echo or anything, right? Because I have nothing on.
No.
Good.
No.
Yeah, okay. All the time you talk about something interesting, and I'm like, oh my god, I should call, and then I don't call. And now it's But I seen something not too long ago about Gary Ridgway.
Yes,
You doing? Oh,
I think I did the wrong thing here. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. How do I look this? I don't want to reply to Dawn. I want to reply to Marlene. Let me just.
Jerry Lynn, I'm not sure if you can see him very good, but there he is sleeping.
Aww, he's so sweet. I seen him the other day when you were on. And
Oh, look at him.
And he was up. And you said, that's the one who snores all the time.
This is so crazy.
No, that's the dog.
Now here's my comment, and now I see it. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing. Because now I did write. What? Okay, let me get rid of this one. Is this the one I just wrote? Let me get rid of this before I look like a jerk in the group doing the same thing 5 times. Okay, so anyway, the mother aunt did answer me. I don't know why I couldn't see it. She said, "Thank you so much. Yes, I'll be in touch." So yeah, that's her son. And then where was he murdered? 4 years ago. Let's see. In Fernhill Park, unsolved. And see if I can get the poster. Let me see his flyer. This is his flyer. Let me try to bring this up. Come on, why can't I open? Okay. So this is, let's see, I feel like I've seen this. Charles Engelbert, 25 when he went missing. Date last seen July 6, 2019. Kathy. What is she talking about? Hold on. Did she say? Chance was out with his male in-laws on a boys' night out. When Chance had stated he wanted to go home, his wife allegedly picked him up and drove him to her grandmother's, where an argument ensued in the driveway of the grandmother's home. Chance exited the vehicle and began walking at about 7 to 7:30 p.m. He was last seen walking in the vicinity of Martha and Terrytown Road. He was wearing a short-sleeved Wrangler shirt, Wrangler jeans, old-school wrapper lace-ups, and a black and white trucker cap. But I'm confused. Hold on a minute. Let me see something. Is this the same person? No, this isn't the same person. Hold on a minute. What? Okay. Oh, this is some other lady's son too? So there's two of them. Okay, I'm so confused. Yes, this is another woman's flyer. The woman I was talking to is this one. So Cody Bennett Ollier. Let me see. This is 4 years ago. January 7th, 1993 to January 8th, 2018. Do you know something? Call 503-823-3774, $30,000 reward. But let me see.
Wow, that's heartbreaking.
So let me just send something. I didn't realize the other one. Let me just see if I can tag her in this.
It's so bizarre when they go missing for so long, because you know somebody that knew them had to know something, where they went, where they took off. And then if they didn't come back, and then they show up missing.
Right. Let me just put this down.
Like the fight in the grandma's driveway. And what? The wife don't know he's missing?
Well, I guess she knew he was missing, but I want to look up this one because I haven't, hold on, seen this one. Let me see here. Cody Bennett Ollier. Cody Bennett Ollier. Fernhill. Okay, here we go. Father of Fernhill Park shooting victim offers $30,000 reward. So that's Portland, Oregon. So it says the father is a 25-year-old man who was shot and killed in Fernhill Park earlier this year. Well, this is back when. Okay, is offering a reward. Officers responded to a report of gunfire in Fernhill Park, located at 6010 Northeast 37th Avenue, at around 9:32 on January 8th. When officers arrived at the scene, they located Cody Bennett Ollier on the ground. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The Oregon State Medical Examiner determined Ollier died of a result of a gunshot wound and ruled the death a homicide. No suspect information is available in the case, and police said Ollier's father has pledged a reward of $30,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons involved or responsible for Ollier's death. Police also said people with information must contact the detective directly to be considered for the reward, and you would call Detective Scott Broughton at 503-823-3774. But let me see if there's any more recent information. Reward offered. Okay, this is all 2018. Unsolved crimes. Let's see. Here it is. It says, let's see, on January 8th, 2018 at 9:32, they responded, okay. There's nothing, they don't give any more information. that? Okay. So,
This is in Oregon with Cody Bennett. Oh,
yes, Oregon. Yep.
wow. There's like no update.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
And scary.
Yeah. I don't
Is
see
everybody ready for the snow
I
tomorrow
don't see anything on
and
No.
Sunday?
We have super cold.
that. We're not getting snow tomorrow. We were getting
It
it
is
Sunday.
tomorrow night.
I thought you said we were
Well,
getting
it's
it
supposed to
Sunday.
start here
Oh.
tomorrow night.
Yes, we're getting it Sunday night.
Oh, you
And
were
then
getting it
all
Sunday
day
night.
Sunday.
You're getting it. Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very cold. Let me see. I'll tell you what temperature is right now.
Somebody said
-1.
it's -1 right now.
Yeah, without the wind chill. Just -1.
Yeah, I can tell the difference just in the air here. It just feels different. So, yeah.
I've got to put that painter trait on my back.
Supposed to rain here, then snow, and be a mix, and then more snow. But not till Sunday night. Just
Oh,
in
they're-
time for Monday traffic.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're predicting 12 to 18 inches here.
Oh, not by me, thank goodness.
We
I
don't
think-
usually, I mean, we usually get snow, but we don't get that much. I mean, where I am, the higher,
Mhm.
I'm in the mountains, but not the higher elevated mountains, and they usually get more. Sorry if you hear my dog, he hears me talking and he whines.
Aw.
So, we don't usually get that much.
We don't
So I
get a lot. We don't get it often. We
Mhm.
usually, like, maybe once or twice we'll get snow deep enough where it's, oh my gosh, we need more than one person to shovel it. But other than
Mhm.
that, it's like a few inches. Like,
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's normally what we get, 4 to 6 inches, and then just a couple days it's gone. But we're expecting power outages and everything. So, yeah, I've spent all day getting everything ready.
You have all
Yeah.
vintage Pyrex? Wow, I saw some really interesting Instagram accounts today. And one lady had, they have it, but there was a couple of Ray Dunn people, but then there was this new pottery line that somebody wrote
Ray
in,
Dunn.
and there was this one lady that decorates her house like a lunatic. It's crazy. But it was anxiety for me, though. I don't know. Who else?
You know what's funny is at our local thrift store,
Uh-huh.
I saw some Ray Dunn. And I
Oh.
couldn't help but think about you and the addiction to Ray Dunn that time when you were talking about it.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. But, I didn't want it.
Right.
But they have nice things at this place. I see, like, it's not every time you go, but you would be surprised. They have some really nice Corel or
Pyrex.
glassware, Pyrex, exactly. Tupperware. What you were just talking about now, the white stuff with the little flowers.
Well, the Pyrex it comes in different patterns. Cinderella pattern comes in pink. It comes in.
Oh yeah. No, was it
Okay.
Corel you said? Yeah, I think it was
Wait,
Corel.
can I hear something? What's up? What, Nancy? What happened? You don't know why what, Nancy? I know you're never rude or mean. What happened? Tammy D is here. You don't see Tammy D at 3:05. Do you have it on live chat? I didn't see Tammy D until just now. Tammy, can you see Nancy M? No, I think Nancy blocked me. She said she wouldn't block you unless maybe it was an accident. You can't see Tammy, and Tammy can't see you. Oh boy. You can't see Tammy either, or you can't see Nancy. Chris, you can't see Tammy or Nancy. You're on live. Okay. You looked on your end. You do not have her blocked. Do you know how to check if you have someone blocked, Nancy? I don't know if it works the same way if you don't have a creator account. Are you still able to go to your settings and your community settings and then see people? And then I don't know if that still works that way. How do you see blocked people if you don't have a creator account? You can't see her. You can't see Tammy either, Chrisry. Kubi can see them all. Okay, I don't, you used to be able to, but not now? Video reel? You see too much. You can't hear anything, Danielle C. Okay. I don't know what to tell you guys. Daniel C., do you know where to look for blocked people in your account? You see them both, WD. Help me, Rhonda. Hi. Mimi, hello there. You don't see Tammy. You don't see Tammy either, Delta Dawn. Tammy, you're invisible to a lot of people. I see both Tammy and Nancy. I don't see Linda either. I haven't seen Linda. Linda who? Linda Gelb? Linda. I don't see Linda Gelb either. Linda Gelb I don't see at all. Captain Lee fan sees both. You're switching to live chat, not. Yeah. I call blah 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 blah. You don't see Tammy either. Video reel says I've checked several times. Lori Coley can see Tammy. Linda Gale went to get cough medicine. Okay. You're okay though. Linda L doesn't see Tammy. What the? Okay, I don't know what to tell you guys. A lot of people can't see Tammy. No Corningware, all colors of Pyrex. Oh, you have all colors of Pyrex. Okay. Cool. Cool. Your chat automatically switches back and forth. I know, mine too. You keep it always goes back to top chat. Hi, Nicole, Rhonda. All right, so what you guys have to figure out how to find out your blocked people. I don't know how to do it only in a creator account, but you wouldn't have. I don't think it would be the same thing because you wouldn't be adding moderators if you didn't even have a channel, and that's where all my blocked people are in that section. So, not sure where it is on just a regular account. Sounds like a glitch, or she went block crazy in her sleep. Yeah, I don't know which one of the two it is either. Hello there. Who got on panel? Deborah, is that Deborah Vancouver? Hello there.
Are you talking about like on the regular
Hi.
YouTube?
Yeah, like if you're not a creator, where do you see your blocked people?
Like if it's somebody like me who just comes on and looks at, right?
Right. So if you block,
you have to go to your dashboard. You know where you could change your picture. Like I have Statue, my cat.
Right.
And on the left is the menu.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a hamburger menu or maybe it's already like just words there. And I remember it was somebody in there. It was something in there.
Settings, but I mean, yeah,
it.
settings and then community. Do you still have all that?
Yeah, because like one time somebody subscribed to me, and I don't even have anything to subscribe to me for. I don't have any videos.
But I think they just do that so they know who, like, where you are, because it's very hard to find somebody just by doing a search on their name if you're not subscribed to them.
Oh.
If they're trying.
Yeah, but I don't know that person, and I tried to block them, and that's how I know what I'm telling you.
Oh.
It's the dashboard.
Okay, Go to your dashboard, Nancy and Tammy, and check out who you have blocked.
Right.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hi,
Hi,
Adventures with
Jen.
Beth. Adventures with Beth.
At first I thought her name was in Russian.
I know. It drives me crazy because I was just like, who is this troll? And then it's like, no, it's a her.
Yeah. And after a moment you read it and you're like, oh.
Hi,
Well, hey,
Emily.
Deborah Vancouver done.
Hello, Debbie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
Thinking about conquering my kitchen, but it just keeps looking at me, but I just keep not going.
Oh my gosh, I think I have to go pantry.
It's finally
Well-
good to talk to you in person or, over the phone.
It's nice to talk to you, too. How are you doing?
Doing good. Getting ready for the snow. It's coming, but yeah.
How are you getting ready
It's
for
funny.
that? Because that's a big thing
Well-
for you guys, right? You don't normally get it, right?
No, not this much.
Oh,
no.
so you guys are going to be like all like, you're going to be home
Yeah.
for like 3 weeks over it, right?
Probably.
Is all the
And,
milk gone? Is all the milk gone in the stores and everything?
Honey, that's been gone since 3 days ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Where are you, Debbie?
Yeah. Huh?
Where are you?
In North
What's-
Carolina.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, we might get 4 to 6 inches, but it's gone in a couple of days and that's it. But they're calling for 12 to 18 inches. of
12 to
power
18?
outages.
Wow, that's really unheard of, right?
When?
Tomorrow,
Mhm.
tonight, tomorrow.
Oh, they are?
So
Yeah.
I went and
Wow.
got
But I
some
was thinking it
bottled
was 18
water,
inches like
got all my
Texas.
blankets out. I've got some wood stacked at the fireplace, and tomorrow I'll fill up my bathtub with water, for the toilets.
Yeah.
But so it's normally what we do to get ready for power outages.
Yeah, don't forget your lanterns or batteries.
Well, yeah, I have flashlights, and stuff like that, and some candles, but just hunker down. That's all we can do.
You gotta get out your flickering candle.
What
It
part
looks
of
super
North
real.
Carolina? Where are you in North Carolina? Are you?
In the western part, I'm in the
You're in the mountains? Did she say? We
That's
lost.
what it sounded like, but she said not real deep in the mountains before.
We lost.
Right.
Oh,
I'm in the mountains, but I'm not in the higher elevation, like close to Tennessee.
oh, okay.
So yeah,
Are they getting snow all through there, Tennessee and everything, or what?
Yes.
They are.
yes.
That's very unusual, isn't it? The second time already?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had more snow than us. Because we
Wow.
haven't had snow yet. I mean, not more than a dusting.
Uh-huh. Well, we haven't had any yet. This is going to be our first this year.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's going to be a doozy.
Because I saw some parts of North Carolina had some snow.
Yeah, that's the higher elevations.
Yeah.
But as far as where I'm at, we haven't had any yet. We thought we were going to get some the
Hi,
last
little lady.
little thing, but it completely went around where I'm at. And everybody around us got it. So, yeah.
I
Oh.
see.
My cousin lives in Carolina, and I always forget if it's north and south because I don't go there. I just talk to her.
Uh-huh. Right.
But she's not by the mountains. Like, she's got like a 30-acre farm. She used to raise horses.
Oh, wow.
She goes fishing, and she's like, oh, come down. She said, we'll go out in the boat. And I'm like, I ain't going there. You crazy? They got like gators and stuff. I'm like,
Oh, no. We don't. South Carolina, North Carolina doesn't. South
she
Carolina
must be in the
has some
south.
places. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, yeah, little possum falls asleep in my boat. I just pick them up and move them. And I'm
Yeah.
like, they are cute,
What falls
Yeah, we
asleep?
have-
Wait, what falls asleep in her boat?
Possum.
Possums.
Really?
And then she'll just pick it up and then set it to the side. And they'll just pass out anywhere just at you. Then
She
jump
picks up a possum and sets it to the side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if they get hit, if she sees one in the road, she will stop and check it because they're marsupials.
Yeah, they
And
have
she's
babies in their
rescued
pouch.
babies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did she ever find the babies?
Yeah, she's found some and rescued some.
My neighbor has too. He rescued that he found, and the mother died, and he's
Aw.
raised them. Yeah, they're around here. They can be pets. They're not.
Yeah, but
I
I
don't
thought
know,
they get real nasty. They hiss or something if you.
They do, but I don't know how to explain. I think they're more used to people around here.
They fall
Well,
asleep in
I
your
live-
boat. I
there's a
can't even
possum
imagine
that
them falling asleep in your boat and then you pick them up and just put them down.
She's like 5 foot tall, and I'm like almost 5'9", and she's so brave. And I'm like, go ahead, Nair, you go. And she's like, you know, when we were kids and stuff, I'm always like pushing her first. She's like, you know, she's so tough.
Yeah.
But she's from New Jersey, but still, like, and she loves it there. But yeah, that's what happens. I can't imagine touching
You've rescued a
possum
few.
either.
What did, they bite like? What did you do? They get the cutest, and they got a lot of teeth. What did you do with them, Kelly? Like the little babies that were left without a mother, you nursed them and stuff until they got to a certain age, and then you let them back out, or you kept them as pets.
Well, it's kind of hard to let them back out in the wild once you've raised them.
That's what I
bottle
mean.
feed 'em.
Yeah, that's what I
You
mean.
just either have to find a rescue or something if you're not going to keep them.
And he has them as pets.
My neighbor does, yeah. He
and
kept them.
Do they go in and out like? Did they stay just in the house? Do they go in and out like cats come back in?
Oh no,
I
they
don't
stay
let
in-
my cat out.
They stay in the house. They have kennels for them and everything. Feed them fruits and nuts and
Cat food.
yeah, cat food. And, I mean, they're just like I've
Yeah.
held them and petted them, and they're just like cats or a dog.
You kept them as pets too, Nicole? Wow, a lot of people had possums. There used to be a Geico commercial or something about them, and remember they're like, I got my kids a possum because the dog costs too much money, and then they was hissing like crazy at them. And he's like, it's okay,
No.
kids.
I used to be terrified of them. And then they eat ticks.
They what?
And
Oh,
they
I
eat
wouldn't be. We have possums around here, and I've seen possums dead on the road, and I've thought about like, gosh, do they have babies in there? You mean she goes in
Yeah.
there and looks inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a
I would be
possum
scared to do
kangaroo.
that without somebody around me.
I'd be afraid the possum wake up and bite me or something.
I just,
Like,
I don't
you
know.
know. Because when they pass out, you can't tell. They're dead, they're not dead, unless you pops up. And so that'd be kind
Well,
of scary.
Well, really?
If they've been run over, you can tell. But
Yeah, but sometimes they get scared and they just blink.
yeah,
That's what she tells me. But they eat ticks and they're sweet. And you
yeah,
know,
they
like,
really are.
and they're polite. Even the skunks are polite. The only ones I found to be rude are raccoons. Because if I
Right.
want to go out on my porch and smoke, and if there's somebody eating like a possum, a cat, a raccoon, well, the cats just run away. But the skunks, I'll be like, excuse me, but I need to come on my porch. And then they just real nicely leave. They don't go with their odor, nothing. And I do it every time, and Kenny laughs at me because it works every time. But the raccoon, he'll sit there on his butt and just shovel it in, and then wash his hands and take his time, and he ain't gonna leave till he's ready. So the raccoons are rude, but they're cute.
I saw somebody one time when I lived in California that I was at a lake or a dam or something, and they had a walk around the thing, and somebody was walking their raccoon on a leash, but it was more like a body harness type leash than around its neck. And I'd never seen anyone walk a raccoon before, so it was pretty funny. It was very cute.
Luke saw one in the
Right.
car at the convenience store, and he said, "Is that your raccoon? Is that your pet?" He said, "No, that's my buddy." He was
Oh,
waiting in the car. There was a big raccoon sitting there waiting in the car.
Wow.
They're so cute, aren't they cute, raccoons?
They are. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're
We
all
don't have-
Him.
But they have big claws, and even when they're pets, like they have really big claws, and they get into a lot of stuff.
Me, I
Oh, I
did.
can't
The
imagine.
ones, sorry, and to him, the ones my neighbors have are cat litter trained.
Wow.
Yeah,
That cat is talking about the possums or the raccoons?
The possums.
Wow.
the possums, they're litter trained, and I
They're
also
cute.
have 4 cats in the house. I mean, they all get along.
And they get along with the possums?
Yeah, they all get along.
Wow.
And they don't have to worry, like when they open the door, the possum doesn't go flying out.
No,
Oh, who let the possum out?
I get fun. Who, remember? Who let the dogs
Yeah.
out?
Hmm.
That's funny. My cat got used to my parakeets. I mean, he was a stray. We took him in, and just one time I had to take him off the front of the cage. But the cage is
gosh.
huge.
That must have been
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, but the cage is huge and it's deep. So it's like if you jumped on the front of your dresser and the birds are further back than a dresser would be, like deeper. So they were safe. But if you put them in a little cage, like if you get new birds or something, forget it. He'll go after that little cage like crazy. But the big cage,
I had a cockatiel, and I don't know, my cat had a litter of kittens, and I only gave a couple away. I don't know how many cats I had, but I always kept my cockatiel out to fly around the house. And then just put him in a cage at night because I didn't trust the cats that much, you know. So I know one time, like he used to just sit on the outside of his cage, and he flew over and sat on my shoulder, and one of the cats tried to leap up in the air and get him, but he was too smart. I taught him to talk, that cockatiel.
teach
They're
him
pretty
help.
good. Yeah, they're pretty good.
That's what they
talkers.
do with their possums. When they're
Aw.
possums and they go, when they go to bed at night, they put them in their. It's like they use dog kennels for them,
But
so they put
Yeah.
them in their kennels at night.
did you know they're naturally resistant to rabies?
Yes.
And they are immune to rattlesnake and insect venom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They can get rabies. Like they always say.
Yeah, but it has to be
It's
from
rare.
another. Yeah, it's rare, and it's going
It's
to be from
rare.
a bite or something.
Right.
we don't have rabies in Australia.
That's
So
good.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's-
You have so many animals.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's great. I'm just surprised.
yeah,
Mhm.
I know. It's one thing we don't have. We don't have rabies.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen it. They always say about if the animal acts all like if it's a wild animal and it's not typically the kind to be like approachable, and this type of animal is suddenly all friendly. That's like a warning, Like if they're all friendly and they're not hurt.
Right.
or
If they're coming
something.
up to you in the middle of the day to an animal that's not normally there in the middle of the day. That's when
Exactly.
these two fox babies,
Mhm.
they came up to Luke and I on our bikes, and they were running up to us. And I was like, oh my gosh, what happens if they just take a big chomp out of us? But I took a short video, and then we tried to
Wow.
get them, but I didn't know whether they're orphaned. I didn't know whether they had rabies. And then they were laying on a log, and they were fine, and they were babies. And then I was in here at the time, and I told everybody about it, and I have a very short video, and it's up there. And they said, oh yeah, that happens. They get the little kits come around, and yeah, they're fine. They'll come up to you, but it doesn't mean they didn't lose doesn't mean they lost their mother or whatever, and
that's
then they were
good.
fine. And we tried to like chase them around and find them again, and they just kept going deeper in the woods. So
So they kind of got used to people a little bit.
it's the only time ever
Well,
that I mean
they're-
they came like flying up to me like as if like a dog would, and I was just like.
No, I
It's
would
like when
be
that otter
scared.
in the lake. That otter in the lake would have come right up on the dock with me.
Oh my
and,
gosh, an otter?
He scared me because I didn't know what he was, and so then when I wanted him back again, I didn't get him back couldn't
How
get him.
big are they? Like a cat?
No, yeah, he was like a little thing swimming. It was really cute. And he was going to get up on the dock with me, and I was scared the crap out of me. So I was like, I was on the floating dock because I was sweeping the lake or something. I don't know. And I didn't know.
Aw.
But yeah, I wish I had the video camera, and then I went to
Me
get it.
too.
I was just,
Because I've never seen one in person.
he's a cute guy, and yeah, he's a
Mm.
cute little guy.
Now, do they bite?
Well, I'm sure anything can bite, but I don't.
Yeah, but
I don't think they're
bite?
vicious. No, I don't
Oh,
think they're
okay.
vicious. Like, they're not going to come. I don't think they're going to come at you. I just didn't know.
Because like a raccoon, I would never try to pet, you know.
The raccoons get, you hear them screaming.
Yeah,
I don't have
they're
them here,
friends.
but at the other
You don't
house,
have manners.
they come on the deck, especially if there's a bird feeder out there. They will come because the trees on the deck, they're right there, and they just climb the trees and they come right on the deck. I don't see raccoons except, I mean, we do have raccoons because Jimmy found one under the porch, and he wasn't.
No,
he
they
was
come and eat
dangerous.
the cat food, and they're rude. They don't leave. When I want to go on the porch, you just ask the skunk nicely, and whatever, and then leave. The possum leaves, the skunks leave, but the raccoon is like, screw you, you know, and he just sits there until he feels like moving. No, I don't mean that in a dirty way. He just don't care.
Right, yeah, that's why I chuckled, because I know
Leslie
what you meant.
Romani.
Yeah, he just no manners. I would like to have a skunk. They're cute, but you'd have to get that.
Oh yeah, you have to get it. You have to get
The
deskunked. Yeah,
descented.
descented,
Yeah.
deskunked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get them like de-stunked exactly. But they're pretty, I think.
Yeah, they are.
And I was surprised, like like what Carol was reading when I had learned that just this past year. I was so surprised. My
Mm-hmm.
sister told me. Possums are cute. They remind me of Mickey Mouse. Kenny says, I don't know, they're kind of ugly. I was like, that's not nice. He goes, well, I'm not saying they're ugly. He goes, you see other things are cuter. And I'm like, no, they're all cute. I love all the animals. I'm just scared to death of them all. You know?
Yeah.
And I grew up with so many animals. My parents were always
That
taking
cat's got
in
my
strays, and people are like, why are you so afraid? I was like, oh my God, I know my animals. I don't know those, you know? But I
Yeah.
love them. We're always feeding the birds and putting up cat food and
There's
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'll
they're
do that
fixed.
too.
They get fixed, and you could tell because the ears are clipped.
Uh-huh.
And my cat, he's not allowed out. Once I took him in, that was it. And he doesn't want
Right,
to.
yeah. Yeah.
There's cars, and even so, I'd be afraid of ticks. There's a lot of ticks at times, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I love the little dogs that I see, and Carol's little dog comes up and sits on her lap, and the other one, Banana Patty's snoring, and then I see the other one in the bed. I'm like, oh, this is so cute. I would get a little dog if I ever got a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Beagles are cute too, but they make that crazy sound, that ooh, you know. Because one time my uncle found the basset hound down the park. I got so scared I barricaded him into the parlor and I was crying, come and get him.
Really?
And it was huge.
Oh gosh, we
And
had a
then
basset beagle. He was the rescue dog. He was the best dog.
Yes, and
Yeah.
my uncle said he was like a big baby.
He was, yeah. He was really, yeah. He was the greatest
He
dog.
was, so was this dog. But I guess I'm just nervous because I got chased by some stray dogs and I got bit by one. So I think I'm just nervous about dogs I don't know.
Mhm.
Because my sister got me a dog from a shelter. Oh, I had her for a long time. And her name, well, it was Samantha, but I called her Sammy. And she was part collie and part shepherd. So smart. So good. And oh my gosh, I wish I could have her back, you know?
Right.
333.
333.
I think I don't think they're supposed to be the smartest, but I had a Labrador, and that dog, and I've had different types of dogs. That Labrador was so smart.
Oh,
So smart.
Yeah, labs are
Learned
very smart.
so quickly. And I took him
Mhm.
to dog training and I lied about how old he was because he was so smart that I knew he was ready. And they
Speak up
took
for
him
your
in.
child.
Yeah, and they took him because I mean he was younger than you're supposed to start him in dog training at a certain age, and he was younger than that. And that dog was smart. I couldn't believe how smart he was. You know,
I believe it. I think how much you loved him and paid attention to, that helps them.
yeah, I worked with him every day. So you'd go to the dog trainer once a week or twice a week and do the group thing with everybody's dog, and then you'd work with your dog every day. But once I got him when he was 6 weeks. He never peed in the
Aw.
house once. I
Wow.
showed him the cat door. I kept him in the kitchen, but I showed him the cat door the first night I had him, and he used the cat door until he couldn't fit anymore. And and by that time he was big enough to be able to go all night. Be in the house,
Yeah.
let him out in the morning. So once
Lucky.
I saw that, I never had a dog that I could house train in it like that. That never had a single accident. I thought, gee, this little one's smart. So yeah, he was a brilliant dog.
Aw.
He was brilliant. But yeah.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
most Labradors are very smart. They pick up on things real quick and easy, and they have a great memory. I mean, once they know something, that's it. They know it.
Yeah, he was smart, all right.
My mother
My-
used to say that the best bet, this is how she would say it, your best bet is a female mutt. Because not that she didn't love all animals, she didn't care what they were, breeds, mutts, it didn't matter. But the reason why she would say this is she says the poor breeds, they all have some issue from the way they were bred,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I suppose. I think my Labrador, being as I live at the beach, they won't get out of the water. Mine wouldn't. And I think the only trouble that you that I saw, kind of a tendency to have like the equivalent of swimmer's ear for the dog, because they just want to be in the water, all the time in their ears. But I was at the beach every day, so the dog was too, and he just loved the water so much you couldn't get him out.
Aw.
Good night, Sharjee. Good night.
That's
Hello,
part of their breed.
Yeah, I think she's talking more like health issues, like some of the big dogs that get the hip problems, certain breeds. And other dogs have
hip
something else.
dysplasia. Yeah, Labradors are prone to that. Labradors, golden retrievers, because they were
Hello, Deborah.
too much.
Hi, Lisa. You were being so quiet.
I got a snack.
I thought maybe you dozed off, honey. I thought
No,
maybe.
I went and got a piece of cake and some milk and did dishes.
Oh wow! I need to head that direction too, and I'm gonna do a barbecue tonight.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Hi, Nana Patty. How are you?
I'm good. I had to get a snack too. I was having some ice cream.
Oh,
nice.
snackers.
That would have gone well with
Lord.
my cake.
Don't make me want to get something in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a
Poor
dishwasher?
Carolyn.
Do you have a dishwasher, Lisa D? Lisa H?
Yes, but I don't use it. I love washing dishes.
Really? You love doing
Oh
it?
my God.
I love
You
it.
I know.
sound like my sister-in-law. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You love it?
I do.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
That's
Come
because
over
you
here.
have a dishwasher, so
What do
it
you
doesn't matter.
love? What do you love about it, though?
I love getting it clean. I like to clean. So that's my go-to when I'm nervous or anxious. I clean like a frantic
Oh, really?
lunatic.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Takes my mind off a lot of
Lisa,
stuff.
get your passport in order, honey. Come here.
Okay, yeah, I would
You would
love it.
You love my place.
Hey, I'm
Oh, I
in
would
New
love it.
Jersey. You
My
don't need a
dream. It
passport.
was my dream. I would love to visit there.
Yeah.
Where are you?
My
I'm in
sister-in-law
New
loves
York.
to wash dishes
Hi,
too.
Korean buddy.
She
Bye
don't
Who
want
bye.
does?
nobody touching dishes when we have
Who,
a get
Deputy?
together. Huh? My sister-in-law, she
Oh
loves
yeah,
them.
I do
She don't
too.
want anybody helping her when we have family
No.
get together. She wants no. She don't want nobody touching. She wants to do them. So I'm like, why do you love washing dishes so much? I said, I can't stand it. Tell me your secret.
Every time I dirty one, I have to get up, even if I'm comfortable, and go do the dishes. Or the
Uh-huh.
dish that I've dirtied. I do it as I go along. I don't have them in the dish pan. Usually, I hardly ever use the dish pan because I'm always washing a dish whenever I use it.
Right.
I
She
don't wash
said
dishes at all.
she said she looks
Carolyn,
at
what
it.
you probably need is a hot bath, relax your muscles, and get in your chair.
I
Mmm.
know.
The
I know. I'm
massage.
You
it's a
know,
penetrate too.
I really feel for you. That's just so uncomfortable, and it
Yeah.
just is there. So I don't know any good suggestions other than hot bath, massage chair, and heat,
Sleep.
or I don't know.
Yeah,
Rest.
yeah. I have penetrate. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm just.
Do you have a heating pad?
Yeah, but I mean, I have the massage chair too that has heat.
Well,
Right.
we're
And I'm thinking
starting.
about like when you go to bed, maybe your heating pad.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a timer?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel sorry for you, Carol, when everybody talks about food and there you on the camera.
And then if
Well,
I
it
eat, then if I eat
seems
something, they say something, and then see some of these other creators, they eat. I mean, it's so disgusting. Oh my god.
But why do people say anything if you
Because
want to
they
eat?
because they just say stuff, and it's usually never anybody that's a real member of the community. It's always
Yeah, I
people
wouldn't
you
think
don't
so.
know, and they're sent by the haters.
Oh, they're gonna talk anyway, so eat.
They talk about everything. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
I would be like yum yum
Well,
yum yum yum.
I know we're human. We require food. We require something to drink, and we require going to the bathroom. So what? It's part of life.
Well, I don't want to see that one.
Well, I know me either, but I'm just saying
I
those are
know.
the elements that we have to do.
I know, but it never bothers me, and I feel so bad when you always apologize and you have a little peanut, and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I'm like, "For what? For being human? For eating a little nut? You know?"
It's a necessity. I mean, we have to have it.
But
You know?
sometimes you just want it.
Yeah, I hurt my back, Penny Sue, but I had hurt my rib, like stretch something. I don't know what, but just by stretching, I don't think it was my rib exactly, but it's never stopped. And then I was
Compensating.
babying that, and it had me pull out my back. But
Oh,
oh my gosh,
you think your back hurts from your rib? Like, were you compensating? Did you
that's what I'm
throw
saying.
yourself-
That's what I think. I was probably doing something because of the way the rib was, and it made me pull something in the back.
Yeah, because when that happens, you don't even realize you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to go see a chiropractor?
I don't know. I really don't want to go see anybody in this, because I just don't like going anywhere now. I really don't. But I'm gonna just keep trying to keep it with it, because it did get better for one day, and then it went back again. So I don't know. I just, you know, hopefully it'll come.
Well, you should sit in your chair in the massage. I say you're sitting there holding your side. You're being so nonchalant, but I can tell.
Oh,
It's
Kathy
not
Allison.
noticeable.
Kathy Allison is here.
Yep, she's going to send you an email.
Oh, okay.
Carolyn, I had an idea earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We were in chat. You know how we always talk about movies and stuff?
Right.
What would you think about starting up a chat in Slack where we can post movies and stuff that we like and maybe give other people, you know, things to think about or look or watch?
Sure. I mean, yeah. You mean do movie titles? Because I don't think
Yeah.
there'll be enough space to post the movies themselves.
No, just
No.
the movie
Okay,
titles.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And maybe what genre it is. If it's, you know, murder, thriller, love story, comedy, you know.
Sure, sure. Hey, Pat, my necklaces, oh gosh, you noticed that. They're right here. You know what? You know when I took them off? Listen, I took them off because I was having X-rays with the COVID,
Oh.
and no, I hocked them. No, I didn't. They're right here. They're right here. I didn't hock them. Don't worry.
That's what's really in the bowls, right?
Yeah.
It's a jewelry. Like, no, Jimmy, they're just mini grands.
I'm surprised you noticed that. That's good eye. What happened? Are things that tight that she hocked her jewelry? No, I didn't.
Oh my God. That other one. Oh, you know, one time when I showed her to Kenny, she was not even on for 2 minutes, no exaggeration. And Kenny got annoyed. He's like, "Why are you watching that? Shut that off." And I did not say it. I just made that shh,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm like, I know, she's horrible, you know.
Do you feel better, Pat, now? Okay. You couldn't stand it that I didn't have them on? There we go. Okay.
Aw.
Oh my God.
Like when your kids are little, oh God forbid you color your hair a little different color or alter it. They're like, oh, yes, Mommy, you look beautiful. Where's your blah, 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 your blonde hair? You know, and you're like, okay. They get so
no
used
one
to
even
it.
here. And I have this necklace I have worn since I got this right after I had Raymond. And this was
Aw.
since 1989. And I have not, this is 18 karat gold from Italy. And I have never really been without it on my necklace. I'm waiting for everybody to say something like, where's your necklaces? And this one, I got when I was pregnant with Ethan. And that's been on like ever since. So it's weird.
Oh, so that was his birth year, 89?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amanda was 87.
My daughter is 87.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, my daughter is
She'll be
too.
35 in this March.
Oh, she's in March. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
But boy, Ethan was so cute the other night when he was like getting that jewelry from his classmate.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah,
revealer.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I said, what the kid
He's
must have been-
learning from you. He's getting his mommy smarts.
Yeah,
You know what? I read that. It said that children get their intelligence from their mothers' genetics. It's from the mothers.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I hope they get the math gene from Jimmy. I thought I had the math gene, but he's got a better math gene than me.
Oh, I don't have any math genes, so there you go. My kids do. I don't know. They must have got it
Yeah,
from
they do too.
their
yeah.
grandparents. But he was so cute too that time when, what was it, that jar? And you're like, no, I'm not selling it. He goes, Mom, $300. You know?
Yeah.
Smart.
I have disc things too, degenerative discs and herniated discs too. Lucy had them for a while.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's not in my discs. It's just on the side.
Oh.
It's not. It's. I don't think it is anything with that. Let's see.
I think my brain was behind in the math gene all through school because I just barely passed. But then when I got in college, it's like it just come out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah. It can depend on it. Yep.
Well, you weren't alone. I used to take like when it came to algebra.
84.
Instead of taking algebra, like you do that in 1 year, you can take intro to algebra for 2 years, and it counted as the one.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, why are letters in with numbers? Like, what is this? In English, I did wonderful, you know. But math, because I love to read. So
Thanks, Captain Lee Fan.
Yeah.
Thanks.
yeah,
I couldn't even get algebra in high school. I couldn't. But
Oh, I
then when I went to
loved
college,
algebra so much. I loved it so much. It
Yeah.
was like my favorite
my
thing ever.
brain just would not grasp it. I don't know why. I struggled. But then when I got into college, I got a hold on that, and I even done statistical math.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And I don't know what happened. Like I said, my brain must have been delayed in that area. I had to have been to have gotten it the way I did in college.
But It could have been teachers or the curriculum. It could have been anything.
Yeah, your focus or something. Yeah, you weren't paying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things.
Mine was teacher. I didn't do very well either. And it was we had a terrible teacher that would come in and give us our assignment, and he would start reading a magazine.
Wow, what a hard worker.
LMNW,
Wow.
I'm putting you in Slack right now so you can try to connect with Linda Gale because I've emailed her your stuff. So I'm just going to put you right into Slack, whether you like it or not.
You know what that whole thing with Slack turned out to be? Very simple. I couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
On my stupid phone, I guess maybe because it's old, you know. I think my kid was in high school, and now he's 27. So there you go.
Wait, you haven't gotten a new phone. You're since your son was in high school and he's 27 now.
Yeah.
You have the
but
same
it's too
phone.
much money. Because
Oh
what
my God.
happens is, I know they give away free phones.
Well, yeah, but they're not free. Well, I don't know. They're not really usually free. They sometimes they tell you but they're never free. I'm never free. There's always they add on a little bit each month, and then there's the tax, and then you pay this. I've never. My son said he got he was probably lying. He got a free phone or something. He got some deal, but we don't get free phones. They'll put it on over time, like interest free, and like this really won't cost anything. It'll be just like $20 or something on
Yeah,
your
but that's
bill.
not free. You
But
gotta pay
then
anything.
they hit you with a bunch of taxes up front, and
Well, see, I've been with T-Mobile for even longer than that, and I'm grandfathered into this plan, and I'm so afraid to change it because I get unlimited text.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have
messages.
to. I don't. They're going to penalize you if you get a new phone. They won't offer you a new phone.
Well, what happens is you get the new phone when you update your plan. You know what I mean? Or change. And I don't want to change it because, I mean, I don't know, but if this is how it is, but I get unlimited phone, text, instant messaging, pictures, and it's on 3 lines. So I'm kind of scared to give that up,
So
you know?
all of you that have the 3 lines have never had a new phone until like 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow, you don't live with a Jimmy. he gets like, if it says something is a year, the technology is gone.
I can't even update my Target app, and I couldn't put like your email for Slack, and you're like, I know that you send it to me because I believe you. There's no reason not to.
Right.
But I'm like, but it's not there. And then I'm like, I feel like such a nooch with Carol. Hey, Slack, help, anybody? You know, because it's not. And then I'm like, okay, let me pull out my laptop. And then finally I do that. And it's on the laptop, but not on the phone. And when I went to the Play Store, because now I know what it looks like from the Play app, not compatible with my phone.
Yeah,
so
because it's going to be outdated. It must be so. I mean, people don't usually hold on. You're lucky that they're even functioning because usually.
Sometimes I have to tap it or give it a light slap.
Yeah, but a lot of times the batteries, especially in the iPhones, after a certain amount of time, they start to not hold the charge anymore, and they just start to be problematic.
I know, we got to work out something. My son's got a newer phone, but it's Kenny and I who don't. So, because you always put them first, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
So, and because he's been working at UPS, and now he's going to become a supervisor there. So, and it's good because they don't give you a lot of hours, and they work you hard. So unless you're really fit and you can take it, don't go, you'll kill yourself. You know?
Yeah.
It's a good job for somebody who's well and more youthful, like young. You know what I'm saying? It's very demanding. Same thing, I think, with Amazon. You know, those kind of places. I mean, but the kids, they go hiking, they go and they do everything.
So it's your husband and you and who else is the third line? Your son?
Yeah, because it's so cheap for him to just stay on mine.
Right.
He doesn't need to pay the money to get another phone. That would be like giving your money away. You must think like, wow, she's so cheap.
Oh no,
But
I'm just amazed that like
no, it's still working,
that
right?
it's still working. That that you're able to like that everybody's good with that. Nobody like you don't have one of you that's like, this is ridiculous. We have to get a new phone. Like you
Oh, it's
know.
the LG,
Mm-hmm.
and Kenny's is a Samsung. So I guess those are two good brands.
Right. Right.
I mean, they lasted this long.
Right. Yeah. It's funny, but
My internet just dropped out.
Did
So if I just disappear, it's my internet. They've been doing work on the internet here for so long that I
uh oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
She shouldn't have complained.
Yeah. They've been doing work for so. Okay.
Quick, cut her
I'm
off.
trying to catch her, but it's not working.
Oh, she'll pop back on.
Oh wow.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we have to get phones. He has a phone. Now it's just Kenny and I here, and the bird and the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they have their own apartment.
Yeah, but I think that they'll have a deal. I mean, I don't know. But you're saying your rate and stuff. Do you pay? What do you pay for 3 lines with all that stuff a month?
$163.
Wow.
You're
okay.
like, that's not even, that's a good deal, right?
Yeah, we're
With everything unlimited. And I'm with them almost 20 years, and then after that, I'm supposed to get a discount. I don't know. One person told me yes, the other one actually they don't know, but I think it's who you get,
Right, but we also have our high-speed internet connected to it and our home phone line. But now, the 3 of them moved to Spectrum because they got some new deal because the boys needed new phones, and they had some deal at Spectrum that was better than Verizon.
Was it good?
Yeah, so they got iPhone. They have better phones than me. They have an iPhone 13, whatever it is. I have the iPhone 12, right?
Yeah, I've seen them. My kids have them. My sister has them. We're just the ones with the dinosaurs.
But I think, like the first month, like I said, they hit you with the tax and stuff, so you can't know with that. But yeah, we pay much more, but it's hard to tell because we have I think, Jimmy, how much are you paying for those 3 lines at Spectrum? He's not going to even hear me.
Well, we don't get a bundle. We don't have the TV.
No, the Spectrum one isn't a bundle. It's just phone.
Oh, okay.
But, Jimmy?
Yes.
How much are you paying for the 3 phones at Spectrum?
150 altogether.
Okay, that's 150 altogether.
Is it unlimited everything?
Is it-
Pictures, messaging, internet,
What
hotspots?
is it, Jimmy? Is
So, Luke and Ethan each have an iPhone 12.
okay. I thought they had. They have the iPhone 12. Okay,
What?
they got new iPhone 12s, and what?
All 3 of us get unlimited.
And all 3 get unlimited.
Unlimited what? Text, pictures,
You have unlimited text?
messaging?
Unlimited text and whatever. Yep.
Unlimited text, everything unlimited. He said calls, everything.
Wow. So maybe
That's for the 3 of them, and he didn't get a new phone because his phone is new. So it's the 2 boys got the iPhone. What did he say? Did he say 12s? Yeah.
Yes,
So I
he
must
said
have an
12.
11. Do I have an 11 then? And they have 12s. I don't.
$20 a month each.
The 12s are $20 a month each.
30 each.
Oh, I don't want to pay for them. They're supposed to give you a new phone if you change your plan. Because I missed out when they had new get Netflix for this or for free with
I don't know.
T-Mobile.
I don't know if you're going to get a new phone, but then I'm left on the other plan in Verizon with the internet and the landline.
Oh, we don't have.
No,
a
I don't have the
landline.
landline. What am I? No, I'm just in Verizon with the. We don't even get the. Wait, Jimmy, I'm so confused.
What are you thinking of the internet?
Yeah, that's all through Spectrum. So I'm in Verizon all by myself, just with the phone. And they're in Spectrum, but now it's 2 different accounts, right, Jimmy? That doesn't include the internet and the phone.
Uh,
That's another account.
you talking about
Yeah, see, I don't get that free
They
Netflix.
didn't bundle
like-
everything for you. You're separate from the cable and the internet and the home line.
Right. Right now, well, not really. I mean, we had to have that in order to get the deal.
Right. But it's not included. Why couldn't she put everything together and give you a better package deal?
Well, they're by us being customers already for the Wi-Fi and all that. That's how we got that deal. But there's Spectrum. That's Spectrum Mobile. Now we have the other Spectrum, which I'm trying to tell you we need. Got to get rid of some of that junk on it.
Well, Deb, look at Deb on the Move says she has Boost for 4 phones, unlimited, $100 for everything.
Wow.
What do you mean? She's in Arizona.
And we're at
Boost.
a Boost. I don't think we have that.
We got rid of a lot of things, like we used to have the landline, the cable.
Yeah, we have to have a landline because you can't always get cell service.
We need all this TV.
Got rid of it all. All we have now is the internet and our cell phones. You want to watch anything on TV, it's on YouTube or the movie app. You know?
Mm.
Because I mean, like on cable TV, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, you know what? I'm not that old where I'm forgetting. I know
Yeah.
I'm older. I'm only 56. I still got my brain, you know? And I remember the big spiel with the cable coming out. Oh, movies, no commercials, limited commercials. Now it's like, I'm laughing because these channels that are premium channels, they're showing Schwarzenegger and Rocky Balboa from like 30, 40 years ago. And I'm like, these are what's on the premium channels. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And stuff that you used to watch for free, like it's on MeTV and these other channels. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Where's the movies? It's nothing but commercials.
Yeah. Jimmy, how much am I then left paying on Verizon? What how come that's so high?
Get rid of it. Go with them.
Me, left alone on the Verizon account, didn't you say it's still over $100?
Wow.
Why?
Because you have you have your phone. We're charging you like maybe $35. It's gonna be at least for your whatever package you have. And then you have a phone payment, and you have I don't know. Then you got I don't know. Like,
That's ridiculous.
well, that's what we're getting out of it.
Ridiculous.
Oh, Nicole Griffith said she's an Apple person. I like both Apples and Windows. I used to love when Windows used to come with the discs. And you could do your own repairs, you know. Because one time I fried something and I was able to partition the drive so I could still use my computer.
Yeah.
But now they don't come. I know you can make them. They're on the drive. You just gotta burn them. Who really does it, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, my laptop is newer. My computer is newer than my phone. Even my cat is newer, right, Stasha?
Mhm.
He's so sweet. He's only 10 pounds. And he's gonna be 11 this summer. And I see kitties at the vet. And I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, what a big cat. And he's a kitten.
Right.
He's like an 8-month-old kitten.
Hmm. Cute. Verizon is crazy expensive. Yeah. It is crazy expensive. It really is.
So it's only you and your phone all
Well,
alone
just now
on
because
Verizon?
they just changed it for Christmas because that was part of their Christmas present was the new phones.
Oh,
So yeah, it just switched over. They just
Oh,
switched
okay.
over. So yeah,
oh, they should take you with them.
they should have taken it with them because.
Yeah.
But he's saying they had to leave me behind because my Apple phone is still on it's still on
Oh,
this
yeah,
payment
you
thing
got
and they
paid
can't just
off.
take me off.
Right, I get it. Because that's more money to pay with just one phone.
Yeah, well,
That's why-
we always pay. We never get good. I mean, we're always paying so much for phones and internet, and it's ridiculous.
Well, that's why we got rid of the internet. Because I'm either watching you, watching crochet videos. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Or
you
these
got rid of you
movies.
mean you got rid of cable, not the internet.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
only the. Did I say internet?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have
Right.
cable either.
I never even watched the TV really, and yet I'm just like, I don't know.
Well, that's it.
If I
don't
watch
watch
anything, it's
TV.
just stuff that's already like on my apps.
I have to be able to get the local news from New York City.
I get local news even though I don't have cable. You can get them.
Kenny gets
Local
it on
now.
the phone.
Another thing.
You can even get it on the laptop.
You can get it online. Yeah, we can get
Yeah.
News 10 online, and
Hey,
13, and CBS 6,
Yeah.
everything.
You like Verizon? Your phone bill is $55 a month with unlimited.
Wow. And
Debbie
that's
D
Verizon?
has Verizon for $55 a month, unlimited. Jimmy.
Yeah, but
think
you're
we're doing
paying
something
for a
wrong.
phone. You're probably paying for a phone. You're probably paying for warranty for that phone. Right?
What?
I never get the warranty. You get the warranty for the phone?
The insurance? You mean? No, I don't. I don't have insurance on my phone, right? I don't have insurance on my phone. No.
Yeah, I never
I
get
don't
that.
know
The only
why
time I
I'm-
had that was when my son was little, because he used to skateboard and he was always breaking them.
You'd call
So
Verizon
for him,
and
it
I'm
was
like,
worth it. Yeah.
why am I paying this when Debbie D is paying 15? Like, who the freak is Debbie D? Like, she's somebody that has Verizon, has unlimited with her phone, is paying $55 a month.
Well, she probably got stock in it.
That's impossible, ma'am.
Exactly, honey. No cable. It's only old movies on those premium channels. Oh, Nicole Griffith said, "Oh my gosh, it's
I
that
know.
high."
That's what I'm saying,
What?
Nicole Griffith, and I don't know why it's so high. And Jimmy keeps saying it's fine. We're doing good.
Yeah, but I'm paying $163, and that's 3 phones. So it works out to a little over $50 a phone, right? So
Well, Jimmy's. Well, that's what's supposed. Oh, I don't know. It's the phone bills are just crazy.
you must have got some phone. I don't know. Look at her, Deb on the move, showing off. My deal is still better, 100 for 4. Wow. What?
Jimmy, everybody's saying that's crazy without insurance for one phone.
Deb on the move, what carrier? Oh my gosh, Tammy, unlimited talk, text, and data? $30. What about messaging? And she pays $14 for the insurance. Wow. Oh my God, years ago,
Hi,
when
Christine.
Kenny and I were first going out, I had him on my plane because it was so cheap to throw him on. And the one time he ticked me off, so I didn't talk to him for a few months.
Yeah.
And I threw him off the phone plan. And then when I started talking to him again, he was calling me every night on his way home, and we talked for like 2-3 hours all night.
Who?
He had,
Who?
Kenny, he had a bill for $300 for the being online.
Wait, this is
On
your
the phone.
son?
This was years ago.
Oh.
I was like, oh my gosh. I said, well, that'll teach you. Yeah. Well, I never thought that would happen. But then I
Right.
put him back on, you know.
Right.
But I never thought that would happen. That's
100 for
crazy.
one
He wouldn't think that either. We never would have talked like that. But that's why it scares me when, you know, to change, because it's like, oh no. You know, because I don't trust them. They wheel and deal you and give you the spiel, and you're like,
I'm gonna call too, and I'm gonna.
yeah.
Korean buddy Glenn, Glenn, Glenn. I love it here. I'm glad you do, Korean buddy Glenn, Glenn, Glenn.
Carolyn, when can we have movie night?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even think. I haven't, Oh my gosh, what's it?
Oh.
Friday?
That's
Friday,
a
yeah.
lot.
So it comes out to less than 100
Wow.
per phone. 34 after 409. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. How does it get so late?
It is crazy paying that much, though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm saying
for
it's crazy
one.
that it's already 409. I can't believe it. 409. How does it get so
Oh, I
late?
thought you meant you were
Prime
paying
is?
409.
No, I'm saying it's 409 already. How does it get so late?
I don't know.
So
it does.
crazy.
Cause this song time,
Bling,
keep
bling,
time
bling,
moving. Look at this, everybody's shining. Captain Lisa and I day on 3 network, unlimited everything. Wow. Yeah, I use my phone for everything. I'm surprised it doesn't just run across
I
the
had a
floor and
choice.
just fall over and died already.
Yeah.
It's so old. It's like 10 years ago. Because it
I
keeps
I
doing
just can't
seven.
believe you all have phones that are 10 years old and they're all
No,
still
me
working.
and Kenny. Georgie
Oh.
got a better phone.
Oh, okay. Your son?
Yeah. His name is George, but I call
Okay.
him Georgie.
Okay.
And, I call him that. But, his name is George. And, yeah, he got a better phone.
Oh, that's what I was going to say because I can't imagine because I think he's like, when did you say he was born?
Oh, no, he was born in 94.
So that's what I mean. He's like my son's Michael's age. I can't imagine my son Michael with
No,
a phone that's 10
no.
years old. I just
Well,
can't even,
He's a
I
sweetheart.
can't fathom Luke or Ethan with one that's that old. They would be like,
Well, I gotta tell you though, George was a real sweetheart because he did have an old phone for quite a while,
right.
and he hated it. But he's really kind-hearted and sweet, and he just would be like, "It's okay." And in the meantime, when he got a new one, he goes, "Yes, that one just sucked," But he doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
Right.
And it's okay when he was happy when he got a better one. But no, he if all I could do is get him a better one, I would do that, because he's young,
Right.
But I use my phone all the time, and I'm like, oh, I should take my laptop out because my phone is old and it's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm really surprised because a lot of times they don't last that long.
Well, I don't slap it like
High star
bang it.
flower.
I just like a love tap,
Yeah. Well, even that, sometimes they won't charge. That's what happens to the iPhones. They don't charge. The battery just keeps depleting so quickly.
Well, mine charges and holds the charge, not as long as it used to. But what happens is it'll either reboot itself sometimes, just all on its own, and then it gets stuck on the T-Mobile white screen, and that's when you got to give it that love tap, or when it's standing upright, you just gently bounce it, because upside down, not upright, upside down, so that battery connection. And as long as you don't get to your main screen and freeze, you can take the battery out and put it back and not lose anything. So I just do all these little tricks, I sound like such a damn cheapskate.
I like my track phone Android because I only use it for like if I'm in the car and need something emergency wise, or I need to call somebody to pick me up.
But that's good because, it meets your needs.
Yeah, because you can just buy the card. I buy the $30 one, and it lasts me maybe 2 or 3 months at least.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
I don't really use my, I've got a Samsung phone. I don't really, I always have it with me just in case.
Mm-hmm. Me too, Deborah.
So-
Me too.
So I just put a prepaid on it, and I've got the, a real fast internet, NBN, it's the National Broadcast Network. It's just from a modem, and I just stream to my TV, and
Oh, that's
and I just have that, and my iPad. I stream from my iPad. So
Okay.
yeah, I use for streaming. I just use the Google Chromecast, and I really love it. So the only thing is now my internet provider, I'm just getting very brief dropouts, but it takes me a few minutes to get back in. So I haven't paid my internet provider for about 4 months now because they told me not to,
Okay.
So
Yeah, I
You
get
know,
that in writing. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, I made it
Hey,
put
I
it
could
in
stand
my.
a couple of dropouts if I didn't have to pay my internet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
well, I don't like it, and when you're moderating the
No,
chat, you can't have that, you know. So,
Yeah.
no, I know.
I mean, I am back in straight away, but oh, it's just well, that's fine.
Disruption.
I just won't pay a bill. They said to call them
Mm.
when I'm not getting dropouts anymore.
Yeah. Don't rush. But
So
I don't know. We
I
dropped cable a long time ago. We used the Fire Stick from Amazon.
Yeah, I do the Amazon, and I have a couple of Rokus and one
Mm.
Fire Stick TV and a Fire Stick also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I
me.
mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be completely honest with them. When I'm not getting dropouts anymore, I'll tell them. You know, I'm
right.
not the
Well, yeah,
I'm
we're
not
on.
that kind of I'm not that kind of person that's just like, yep, still getting dropouts, not
We're
paying that
kidding.
bill.
That's why we're laughing, because we're kidding.
No, our Spectrum, they can tell if you're having dropouts or
Sure
not,
they
you know?
can. But
Yeah.
you should be
Yeah, I
honest
agree.
even if they can't.
I
Oh,
think
I
they
know, of
do, but
course, but I'm just saying they have it all tracked.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you know, I
But
like
we were just kidding, and I think she took us serious. You know, when I said, "Oh, I would," don't rush to call them.
no, no, no. I was just, I mean, I wasn't kidding because I'm honest, and
Yeah.
that's the only way my
Right.
conscience works. I like to
Oh,
be
yeah.
fair and
No, I was
pay
saying
what.
I was kidding about don't.
No, I know that, Irene.
Oh,
I know that.
well, internet and cable for $112 a month. I don't wonder what we pay for ours. We're like prisoners here because, oh my gosh, our speed is like, I don't know if it's 50, and recently it went a little higher, which really is terrible speed. But they monopolize it. They're the only ones here, so it's a monopoly,
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Because I don't want satellite, no thanks. I don't want dish.
Oh, that's nice, LMW. Huge pot. We had spaghetti bolognese tonight, so yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I guess long gone are the Ma Bell days, right?
Yeah, yep.
Bell
Crystal.
telephone.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
That's what they had when I was there.
Oh yeah,
and
my
I
parents
think
had
they
all
were,
the stock in them, and then they kept splitting, and they kept going into different companies, and it kept they had that, yeah.
Yeah, and for some reason, then it just popped in my head. Remember those blue chip stamps, and they had the green ones too, S&H or
Oh, yeah.
something.
Oh,
My
And
yeah,
you
mother had
collect,
my mom did that.
and you
Yeah.
collect those stamps and
Yeah.
those
And the
booklets.
And the
dishes?
booklets, yeah, yep.
Yeah, isn't that a funny memory?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
wish
is.
they would give you free stuff today. My mother said
Oh, I know.
you used to get things at the movie theater. You buy a box
Yeah,
of
you used to
laundry
get
soap,
dishes.
you
My
get a
parents
dish
used
or
to
a
say,
bowl.
you used to get dishes at the gas station. My father used to say
Yeah.
china. Like they used to give you china plates at the gas station.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
you filled up or something, they had like sets of china. I'm like, oh, let's remember.
They
when-
had that in the Grand Union too,
Yeah. Oh
Carolyn.
yeah. They
used to.
had dishes. Sometimes you had to pay for them. Sometimes you got certain ones free, and then you had to pay for the rest of the set. But
Yeah.
they were.
Penny's mother has a whole set in her china hut.
And the
My
banks
mother-in-law.
used to give away small appliances all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wish it was like
They
that. Now
don't
you
do
get-
that anymore.
What you get
No.
now, you don't want.
You open an account, you get a Keurig, and you get a Keurig. Yeah.
I can
And you
remember
get one
going in
too.
the blue chip stamp store, and they had a little store that had appliances
store?
and stuff
Right.
with my
Wow.
mom, with my
Mhm.
mother, and she'd have her books,
Right.
with probably a big rubber band around them or something to hold them all together, a big stack of blue chip stamp books, and she'd pick out whatever out of a store, a little store.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
The Brady Bunch had stamps too for one episode and got stuff.
Yes, my mother did. They used to come home from ShopRite with the stamps in the little book.
They were up until the 1980s because I remember because my mother had a whole bunch of books and she had to cash
Use them?
yeah, and I remember we went down. We were up here here in the summer, and my sister had just gotten married, and I think we went down. I don't know why I think we went down there and we redeemed them because
What did she get?
my mother just redeemed them. You could redeem them for cash, and she brought my sister,
Wow.
like it was a few $100s, and she just like stocked up her kitchen because she had just gotten married.
Nice.
So she just took the cash, and then they went to the store and they bought a whole bunch of groceries for her back then. So, it went even farther, a few $100s back then.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so cool because like anywhere you went, you got free stuff, you got nice things.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like you don't get nothing. You're lucky you get treated nice.
Yeah.
Well, here at the moment, you're lucky to get groceries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's working, and I
Mhm.
live so far north that
Aw.
the major capital cities are south of me, and if nobody's working, nothing gets up here.
Wow.
So yeah, that's
Wow.
so I'm just thankful to be able to buy groceries, which just basics, what I need. So
You think they'd
Yeah.
have a plan for that they know that happens? Is this like, what is this, the first rodeo? They should know this happens.
they did really good in Australia for a long time, and
Aw.
they kept the virus out of Queensland and stuff. But now it seems they've just kind of thrown us to the wolves.
Oh.
Each man and woman for themselves at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
She shriveled up in the tub. I don't know. I think she was in the tub, but she must be out by now.
If she's in a tub, she's a prune.
Yeah, she must be out by now.
She's like one of those dancing raisinette prunes from California. Remember
California
that?
raisin.
My dad used to sing this prune. He called it the prune song, and it was, no matter how young a prune may be, he's always full of wrinkles. Baby prune is like his dad, only not wrinkled quite so bad. We have wrinkles on our face. The pruny has them every place. And he just called it the prune song.
That is funny.
That's cute. I never heard that before.
I don't know, that I must be having a little walk down memory lane with all these ancient memories.
I know, I love it.
With the old phones, I remember two things that jumped to my mind. Is when you were a kid and they had those twirly wires and it would be attached to the wall. And remember when they came out with the long one and you didn't have to stand 5 inches from the phone? You could sit down on the floor or go in the hall and have some privacy and talk to your friends. Remember that?
Yeah, those
Mhm.
super
Yeah.
long.
Super
The
long
super
cord.
long
Yeah, you got the
cords.
super long cord.
And
Yeah,
then the
my,
other.
my
Go ahead.
my wall phone, I remember it. It was up quite high on the wall, but that cord nearly touched the floor. And the longer cord I could get, the happier I was, because I'm sure I was probably a teenager at that time or something, and
Yes.
I just wanted that long cord on that thing. Oh gosh, how funny is that?
Funny. And then the other thing I remember is how about when you go online and that horrible noise it used to make connecting?
The
Oh yeah,
screeching,
yeah.
And then you'd get a phone call and it would kick you off.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
remem-
yeah. Phone, right.
I remember party lines.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh, me
party
too.
line?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
We
And
had
you'd
them
go,
up.
"Oh,
We had them up here
sorry."
in the summer, but it was with my cousin. It was just my cousin. So every time his phone would ring, like we know his phone was ringing, and when we were kids, my sister used to like, let me hear what he's saying. So we just pick up the phone and listen. Yeah, because it was we were with my cousin, but there were other people in the lake with like they were with another family, but it was just we had like I think we had we had the long ring and they had 2 short rings. And but see, but
All
back
right.
then people weren't calling your house at all hours. Can you imagine if you had somebody who's calling your house at all hours of the night? Because
Oh
it
my
rings in
goodness.
both houses.
You
So they
also
know every
didn't
time you're getting a
call.
phone call. And then if you're on the phone and they have to make a call, you hear someone like picking up the phone, like, and they put it down, they pick it up, they put it, oh, come on, get off the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to make a
Well,
call.
get off. I'm still here.
Yeah.
Or who's
or
that?
you pick your phone up to make a phone call. Hopefully it's not an emergency, and you've got your neighbors or somebody having a conversation,
Right. Yep.
and you're and I mean, obviously, if you got some kind of moral compass, you should hang up. But I'm sure people didn't always hang up.
Yeah, especially when like my sister would be like, "Oh, he's talking to his girlfriend," or so. Yeah, because we were all close in age, so she would listen to my cousin for a minute. Oh, he said this, and then he'd be like, "Get off the phone, okay?" Because they'd always hear, And,
I remember when I was a teenager, I got a phone call and they said, "Will you accept the charges?" And it was somebody that was in prison.
wow.
Oh,
I said no.
No.
I did. I said no.
Would be.
I just remembered that I was in my bedroom.
I
Oh,
would
my
hang
God.
up.
Lisa, as far as I know, I don't think anybody's in prison. In prison.
That's crazy. But
None
that
of my
was a
family.
good thing, though. Okay, everybody's waiting. No, it was a good thing because, like, at least then you didn't have as many scam callers and they couldn't bother you no matter what. Remember? You could just leave it off the hook. Now, if you leave it off the hook, you'll have 100, voicemails.
Yeah.
And your car warranty is going to be due to run out.
Though my phone, I figured this one out, so it doesn't accept any call that I don't know, and then also, the one here, it always says spam risk, spam risk.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
what
just-
mine
it
says,
just-
spam.
yeah.
Suspected spam. But you know what was nice too is like back in the day, it's like, well, not nice. It's actually nicer now. But how nice is it to have a phone in your purse and you can call? And if your husband's at the store and you're like, all right, well, video call me when you're there so I could show you which one I want.
Yeah, right. Or
Yeah.
take pictures at the store, like when I would say to my son
Yeah.
Michael, would you wear this sweater? Would you wear this sweater? Would you wear this sweater
Yeah.
before I bring it home? And you'll be like, no, I'm not wearing that. Yeah.
And then instead of like standing in the phone booth trying to get a hold of somebody, or what about that?
Doing text. I'm sorry.
So
Dead on the move.
jump right in.
That's some name.
What?
Deborah
name?
and I both blocked that person.
Oh,
Dead on the move.
Deborah got me though. She was.
Oh no,
quicker.
I'm talking about dead on the move.
I know.
Oh,
Debt
on the move.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with Peter.
I was
Well-
on the move on that one.
well,
Yeah,
well,
you were right.
Dead on the
Yeah.
Well,
Kubi,
my
I love you,
daughter-
those arts.
I'm
I
sorry.
haven't seen season 4 yet, though. I guess that's coming out soon.
Dead on the move.
Well,
I love it when she does text to talk or talk to text or whatever.
Oh my gosh. What?
You guys remember teen lines?
What lines?
Teen lines.
No.
No.
Like, if I wanted to use the cable modem, so my daughter wouldn't kick me off, and that she couldn't call anywhere she wanted to, you get a teen line. It's like $10 a month, and they couldn't make long distance calls, but the grandma, and if they lived in a different city, and that, or instead of being a toll call, they could call her, but she couldn't make toll
Oh,
calls.
I don't know. We had to get 2 lines when we had the dial-up internet.
Yeah, this was
did
2
too.
lines, but hers was specifically had limits, so they couldn't make toll calls.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
that's when it used to be, like, remember you had to have long distance, but now it's like,
Yeah, it
It's
used to
still
be long
different.
distance.
yeah.
That went on for a while. Well, even like one time on the cell phone, I was like, what is this number like in Japan? I was like, I don't know anybody in Japan. And I
Right.
called T-Mobile, and they're like, no, it was you. And my son was small. He was like 8 or 9. And I was like, Georgie, I said, did you call Japan? He goes, I don't know, but I called this like place really far.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I thought it'd be interesting, and I just dialed the numbers to see what would happen. I was like, oh my gosh. So,
Oh, wow,
really-
baby, that's cool.
I'm just going to get my.
I know
have to
that
get my
the
pain,
what is it
cream.
called? That
I'll be
one
right
that
there.
Mama Ames and I watch. Servant that comes out on the 22nd of January.
oh, what's that one?
That's the one I told you about, but it's on show. No, it's not on Showtime. It's on Apple, I think, TV with the
Oh,
nanny.
okay. I don't
that
have
comes- yeah.
Apple TV, and I don't
Yeah.
watch a lot of TV, so okay.
Oh, hi, Lexi. Grandma made you come on so you could, tag everyone and say hello because her text to talk or talk to text is crazy.
I love the chat. Oh, I love John Cusack.
Me too.
Did you see him? What was that name of that hotel? Remember he went to the hotel? He didn't believe in things.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
No, but that was a good one.
And then the one with a motel. Do you remember that one? That was different.
What was it called?
I can't remember the name of it. Oh, Kenny's sleeping. He's so good. I'm awful with names. I think it's my ADHD, because unless I use them all the time, I'll forget. But Kenny's really good like that. Well, the one with the hotel was him not believing in ghosts and scary things. Okay. That was the hotel. And he went there to investigate the so-called scary stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
With the motel was a completely different story. And he was driving in a car and him and the strangers, there was like a flood and they all ended up at this motel. And then it all turned out they all had the same birthday. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
was that 1408? Leah Jane said the name of the movie.
Could
1408.
be. Could be, because it sounds like a room number, but I honestly don't know one way or the other, but
Mm-hmm.
it rings a bell a bit. Well,
Yeah, I
it could be
remember
one
that.
or the other.
That
Because,
was a few years ago. Quite a few, wasn't it?
oh yeah, but I love
10,
his
15,
movies.
something
Yeah,
like that. Oh no.
that I like him. I used to like Nicolas Cage. He's a weird duck, but I
Yeah, I
still
did
like his
too.
movies.
Yeah.
I like Con Air with that crazy guy with the little girl and the Ken doll, remember?
No, what was that?
Con Air. And the guy that's like a Hannibal, he
Oh
had
yeah.
that, you know. But in the end, he was like harmless when he was by himself. He was just like, hey, and he's gambling, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, I love John Cusack.
I moved too. You poor thing.
Oh,
She hates us all.
no, nobody hates us. Nobody
To
from
Scooter.
here.
To Scooter does, I mean, yeah.
Oh, Scooter. Scooter blocks her again. Oh no. And
Hi,
she must
Sully
be
and
at
Leah
the
Jane.
phone. Oh, they're on the move. She is on the move. Yay. She's getting there. I love baths, but I live in a small house and everything is a little on the small side, and I'm tall, so
Me too,
I,
honey. I don't like baths.
I love them. Just need a bigger tub.
Yeah, maybe if it was a whirlpool or something or whatever they call them.
No, it's like I live in a house that is small, and because it used to be like a long time ago, they had businesses here by Thomas Edison, so they had like these homes.
Hmm.
And everything's a little smaller, like the doorway, the bathroom, the tub. And when you're tall, it's like, please, you don't fit in everything to begin with.
Hmm.
Because my mother, when she was alive, she had a regular tub and it was fine. You could take a bath. But I love baths. I'd rather have a bath than a shower. Well,
I feel
actually,
cleaner, I think, in a shower.
I would still need that handheld spray because I like to rinse off when I'm done, though.
Yeah. It's hard with my knees and stuff to get in and out of the bathtub, but my shower is a walk-in kind of. It just has a little,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, like
thing.
a
Yeah.
seat in the door.
Oh, I don't have a seat, but you just open the door and you're right there. You don't have to
Oh, I
step
thought they
up
all
just a
had
tiny
built-in
bit.
seats.
No, they don't. Mine doesn't have built-in seats, but you can get a seat if you want one. I'm sure there are some that have built-in, but I don't. I don't have a seat, but I think I'm gonna get one for the shower because sometimes
Mm.
I tend to almost fall, and I don't like that. I'm alone, so.
Oh, well, when you um, get one with a little bit of a lip behind your hiney
Hmm.
because I didn't get one with a back, like a full back, but I got
Right.
one with a lip a little bit going up because
Mhm.
when I had the bunion surgery and I had to keep 1 foot out of the shower and 1 foot in, I used the shower chair.
Yeah,
And
that's what I need to get for my shower. Yeah.
yeah, so that's what I used it for. And it really makes a difference that it's not completely flat because let me tell you, it gets slippery.
Yeah, it does.
So just that little bit in the back, you don't even need the full back. And I had to go to an I don't know, I hope I'm saying this right, apothecary.
I don't know.
You know, like where they some medical equipment.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know the name, but I know what you
Yeah, that's
mean.
what they call them. I'm probably not saying it right. You know, but it's in a pot because like I needed a peak flow meter and I couldn't find them like at the drugstore and the shop right at the pharmacy or whatever. So we had to go to the apothecary in Easton in Pennsylvania, which
Hmm.
isn't far. What?
I think Carolyn left us.
Uh, well, she wouldn't go to bed without shutting it off.
No,
No,
she's probably down a rabbit
I had
hole.
to go get paint. I had to put that paint stuff on my back.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
That's why I went
maybe
upstairs.
do you want us to go so you
So
can go rest? It's
Yeah.
yeah,
only
I'm probably gonna
20
go on
to
the.
almost to 5.
Yeah, I know it is getting. Oh my gosh, it's 4:35. Yeah, I think I'm going
Uh-huh.
on. I put this on now. I think I'm going to the massage
Yeah, put
chair.
this on. Let's all
I
say
did.
good night, love you, and we'll see you soon.
Okay. All right. Where's everybody? So let me see. Okay,
Much love
guys.
and
So
prayers,
I'll see you
everyone.
tomorrow. Remember, Sunday is the sale day, so get your stuff ready to sell. It's going to start at 3 o'clock. Hi, Move
And
too.
what's tomorrow? At noon something?
No, tomorrow's
No,
Saturday.
tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh,
I know,
well,
but
it's
you have a
Saturday
thing
now.
scheduled for noon,
Oh,
right?
there's there's an unboxing that's going to
Cricket, I
premiere.
think, or something.
For the it's just going to look at that Cricut vinyl and that pouring paint. So it's just
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
not anything like a craft show or anything we're having.
No, not yet. I'm waiting for 10th Angel and
Oh, okay.
10th Angel and Lisa D to pick out the craft and then to pick out a date for the Cricut.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
All right, but
oh,
we'll
it
We'll
was.
see you
see.
tomorrow then. Much love and prayers,
Oh
everyone. Love
yes,
you,
love and
Carol and
prayers.
Deb and
Yeah,
Irene
okay.
and Nana Patty.
Oh, I love you,
Everyone.
all of
Love
you.
you
Thank you
all.
for
I use
having me.
Penetrate Ultra, I think it is now. It's from Helluca.
It does work. I used some of that you sent
Oh, I
me,
sent it
and
to you. Yeah,
it
it's
helps
really
my
good.
knees.
And that was
Yeah.
the regular one. They just came out with the Ultra one. Okay, all right, guys. I will talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Love
Love you.
you.
Good
Thanks
night.
for
Bye.
Good
chatting.
Love
night.
you.